Absolutely pissing down with rain outside as well, so no one really wants to be wearing shorts in this weather. Here we go into our next winners quarter-final, and it is Luffy, the man who's broken his duck, against one of the most consistent men in Street Fighter V history in its long, illustrious 2.5-year history.
He is the last Frenchman alive in this tournament.
If you had to bet your mortgage on a man to be in grand finals in a large tournament, you would put your money on Takedo.
Well, I don't have a mortgage because I live in my mother's basement like the rest of chat. But if I were to bet my mother's mortgage on one man, it would be Echo Fox's Takedo. You can tell by the body language, you know, he arrived very early to get acclimated to the time zone difference.
He's a real pro. I love Takedo being in this game because he's a real professional athlete. All the stuff that he's bringing, you know, the fitness, the mental wellness, the meditation, the tape measure.
He's got a breathing coach. That's not fair. He's got a psychologist on his side.
He's making the most of
Oh, his stick! He dusted the Cheeto dust from his stick, and he's wiping it down now.
That esports jersey doubling up.
This is how you can tell.
USB がついてんねやな。ヘッドホンコントローラーと。こんな机あったらバリすげえやろな。
Do you want to know a scary statistic as to why he's pretty much always in grand finals?
How's that?
When it comes to a top 8, and Takedo is sent to losers bracket, he has an over 90%.
あれメジャーあれなんかな。
That's why you always see him in grand finals.
He thrives in the adversity.
Yeah.
That's a type of mental fortitude is something that Daigo talked about. He said more than anything this year, Takedo is his mental strength has gone leaps and bounds beyond what it has been. And he already had the gimmicks, he already had the dirty setups, he already knew.
Oh, that's really how he broke into the game. Like, he was the Vortex innovator. Yep. He was so good at finding the cheapest stuff, the quickest. That's basically his style.
And he added the one missing element of all these years, which was the 100% mental fortitude. Of course, Luffy on home ground. He has all the sharing on his side. As the lone Frenchman, as the lone Mika now.
これはウィナーズか?
And take down this Titan.
よくわからん。途中から見始めた。
And the winningest man in the last 1.5 years, perhaps. Mr. Consistent.
Going up against the hometown hero, Luffy, who has now broken his duck, so anything's possible. He's got the Red Bull sticker on his PS.
ウィナーズ側か。ウィナーズでのベスト4か。
Sky high view.
クォーターやから、クォーターファイナルって。
Takedo for the longest in Street Fighter 4
あれか、2回戦。ベスト8ってことか。
I care to forget those details. It's like days gone by.
And that wonderful year in which he won Evo and beat everybody in the room, including you and your wallet. He finally overcome it.
Glorious year.
Takedo absolutely mauled Fudo recently as well.
Yes, the Japan Cup, you 6-0'd him.
逃げ竜巻あんのこれ。
So we'll see how Luffy's different style.
スバッとスバッとスバッとスバッと。
That's an infinite, apparently. Infinite block stream. It's like getting in Omega 4.
That would work in online. Luffy definitely has.
Oh, the bait!
Each.
That was such a clever time to go for the splash.
Should take it.
It was such a clever time to go for the splash because Takedo was focusing so hard on the ground. He knew his muscle twitch would kick in as soon as he jumped, and that DP would come out. It was such a clever
his body against.
Exactly. This man is a machine.
But I love how he
exploit the coding errors.
The splash at the apex of his jump.
Yeah.
And that was a perfect timing. What would you say?
Wow.
Oh my god, that just, I think 100% of the chat got hit by
これ
that.
減りすぎじゃん。
How much damage it did. What would you say is the biggest difference in Fudo and Luffy's Mika?
Fudo plays a lot more solid. Luffy is a gambler. He loves gambling anyway. Literally loves gambling.
Oh god, it's gonna hit. Yes, it does. Wow, the conversion.
He got the potato DP in the corner.
Only one hit.
ちゃしないな。
Get himself out of the corner. Wow, just a roll jump.
わあ投げして狩り。
Big life lead here.
おっとリバサコバ投
Yeah,
げ
you got to guess
ダメ
now.
ージ入れ替え
Time
た
to guess. He thought the DP
パ
was
スあるよ
Eight activation stations. Respect it. He cannot do the air fireball though. He's got bar.
There it is.
ガチザンクひどい。
Comes out so fast.
If Luffy had been a little bit closer, that would have got EX wingless aeroplane, and that would have probably killed. Jab check. No walk forward throw for you.
Oh, what a convert. He can convert off the jab. Oh
Stays
no.
in front.
さあレッドブルク見てトッキーが勝ち上がるか。ルフィが行くか。ルフィはあるよ。
Fishing for the crown. Doesn't
Hey.
get it. Nice lasso to
は
the
い
corner. Here
ド
we
ン
go.
さあどっち。ああ通常投げさあどう
Stun
より
racking up.
よりより1よったー。ドンドンドンさあはいガチッとやってバーンとやって
Into
は
the
いぐるっ
reset.
と
What
回る
side is he on?
どう
The
いうしっ
DP
かり
goes
ガード暴れは許さ
And Luffy takes the
ない甘え
first
は
game.
許さ
Is this the
ない
run that Luffy starts?
Crazy. Whoa.
After picking up his first win at the Kumite in Street Fighter 5, is he going to send Mr. Consistency, the man who almost can't lose, to the loser's bracket?
あるよルフトッキーあるよルフィある
The
よ
spirit bomb for
多分
Luffy.
クォーターファイナルやからベスト8かなうん1
What is
回戦は
it
終了したっぽい
in French? It doesn't
まあ
matter because they
ウィナー
only
ズ
care
側の
about what it is in Japanese in this country.
Those headbands too with the. Oh,
Have
another
you
I-
noticed there's no
だかな
European
つ
headgear?
ったんだけど
It's
って
just
感じ
Japanese and American.
Well, there's the baseball caps that are good for you.
What, make
や
Europe,
っぱ
make
世界
Europe
の
Korea
世界
Japan and America? That's
以
for
下はやっ
America,
ぱあれ
mate.
だよな
Sorry.
わあ体育失敗
One perfect timing as Trump is actually here in
He
Paris.
is
世界
avoiding
最
the
強
rain
の豪気
apparently.
とヨーロッパ最強てか
Inclement
世
weather.
界
There's
世
no
界
golf
三大
courses.
以下やろなはいまあ中盤ノーキャンで
Under
入ってきと
pressure
るわ
again.
まあこう投げちょっと届かなかったねノーキャンであれ入ったのすげえな
No punish on that, huh?
対空ずらして竜巻竜巻とさっき EX ガード有利フレーム背負ってしっかり固めに行く
Nadeshko on
Are
deck,
you
waiting
okay?
to come out and help. What's it gonna be?
さあじりじりした展
He's
開
making
から
it
波動
difficult
で
for
牽制
Luffy to get that crouch
さあ
face
お互い様子
activation.
さあじりじりとした展開一発何か刺さればさあなでしっこ見てからエアプレーンして裏回って何かネタをしようとしたが
Warming it up.
さあ置き攻めどうする
What's
の
it gonna be now?
投げグラップ
Takes the throw. That is plus
投げよ
8,000.
That
That was so meaty.
あの状況は
and
ね
it
同
stays
期
in
有
the
利
air
だも
for
ん
so long. It reminds me of Super
素
Turbo
晴らしい
Akuma. When you fight him as a
投げが入る
boss and he has access to the double.
ああ飛び取ったこれは美味しいよライン上げて最大おっとおっとおー裏回ってるあっと
Luffy,
ネタネタしようとしたネタしようとした今のクラ取ったらすごい補正
Yeah, that
切
would
れ
have
て
been the
め
round.
ちゃめちゃエ
That
グい
would
ことに
have
なっ
been
た
the round.
I like it though.
I like it as well. I love a bit
今
of
のはやばかっ
scumbaggery.
たね
The name of
Lays
the
in
game.
front.
補正切り狙ったねよう立ったなよう逃げたな
Oh, he had a Tatsu punish, but he wasn't
Drops
ready
either
for it.
side.
あの状況でピオ出しに行っとってもよかったかも
Nadeshko's
ね
there.
逆
Where
に
is
言え
she?
Ooh, nice shimmy. Oh,
No,
that
no,
is
this is
Shigumi
Tomita.
knocks him out. Three to nothing.
バレて
And
る
you can see the gambler.
前捨て見えてる
Strings reliant on the die.
The heart of the cards were not with him.
前捨て見えてる人やったや
I can't believe Luffy made his own poster.
っぱあそこで流れ変わったねあそこでそのままピオラしに行っと
I
っ
can't
た
believe
ら
the
どうなっ
poster
てた
was
か
actually PG
ちょっと
rated.
タクが早い
Some of the stuff I see him
いき
reading
なり補正
and
切りに
wearing
来た
as
ね
well sometimes.
Good with punish.
匂いみたいなのあったんやろなあー飛び通しちゃっ
He didn't come out. He
Yeah.
was ducking and
た投げて1ラウンド目1試合目と同じような展開やっぱこのゲーム前してどうにかできねえよな前げてグラップなでしこ呼んだおいしいこれはあー死んだか死にはしないけどどこまで減るのこれドーンわーおワンドット残っちゃった
sliver of life.
Sliver me timbers.
Heavily convert.
まあ残空をガンガン当ててゲージ貯めるって感じかな、
Don't get blown up. He hasn't got the bar to kill you.
ゲージは貯めて
You
お
can
きたい
take at least 4 throws.
まあまあ
There
これは
we
ね
go.
Nice.
And Luffy feeling it.
ルフィ
Set point.
まあゲージ、まあ死にになったらゲージ貯め
You
てっ
go
て
for
感
that
じで死
EX
んで
command
た
grab enough times. He's gonna
昇
hit
竜
one of
拳
them.
投げる
Double the
ル
numbers.
フィ画面端きついよ
Doesn't link.
あーっとこれは入れ替わって
Puts him in the corner. What side?
通常投げ
Delayed
まず投げて
throw. I like it.
あー
Oh,
美味しいこれはドーンよいしょドンなでしこ飲んで裏表どっち
Oh, just a jab out. Very nice from Takedo.
しっかりガードした
Yeah, Takedo.
しかし CA あるよ
Very
Ah.
clever stuff.
あ
It's gonna be the super. And Luffy sends Takedo to losers
ー
bracket.
ルフィド
Meat
ーン
sandwich with Nadeshiko.
まあまあしか
French home
さあ
crowd
ルフィは
here.
勝ち上がる
They're cheering as
ト
the
ッキー負けちゃっ
upset
たよ
happens and
仕方ないよ
sends
強えよやっぱ
Takedo
り
to losers bracket. Mr. Consistency against the man who was 0-6 in Street Fighter 5
小さくガッツポーズ
so far.
いやーまあ画面走ったらねやはり今年のあれなんやレッドブル組手バッグは
Measure the
まあまあ
Luffy's
って感じ
brain
か
right now. There was galactic brain reads.
今年もあるんか
I
な
have to say as
コ
well,
ンボ
Takedo
コン
did a
テスト
really
み
good
たいな
job
のは
defending in the corner.
No, I would have,
At
everyone
V2
would have died.
activation.
Yeah.
But even then, it wasn't enough.
But I like how in a first to 2 format still, before we get the first to 4, Luffy just turned on the aggression meter.
Yeah, the blender. It's Mika. Everyone has to guess against Mika. Everyone has to guess against Mika. If she gets in, and he did really well managing to get in without taking too much damage.
He put the
さあ
kale
ホ
in
ットド
there.
ッグベガとスマックか
Straight away.
Oh, the flannel
ホ
with the
ットド
hoodie.
ッグと
Hot Dogu. Well, we've
ホ
got
ットドッ
some
グ対スマック
smoke. Oh, they closed the door on him. Good defense.
ミカの使い手ってプールピぐらいしかわからんな。
まあ有名どころはそこ
So
や
Hot
ね
Dog, the
まあ2人とも全然違うもん
international
ね
qualifier from Hong Kong.
ルフィはでもなんかどっかしらで完全補正切ってうるよーって感じがする
It was,
Of all the,
given that the names in attendance were there,
yeah,
I thought Hot Dog would qualify.
you thought he would be in top 3.
I thought he'd be top 3.
Okay.
I was hoping that Shax would qualify. But yeah, I thought Hot Dog would
USA.
definitely be able to make it.
I just want to say here, an Asian invader took the last chance qualifier.
Yeah.
Just,
Kinda
just
like-
wanted to put up there.
ライズって
Kinda
こ
like
とは
how
メ
the
ナ
European
メナの
region
チー
won
ム
the,
か
the Japanese premier
What?
as well.
Really?
That seemed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's Middle East. You can't claim that. Wow, you're casting a wide net over
Hey, it's
the region.
Capcom's net. It's not my net.
EMEA,
I just
huh?
use the the net that they have
I,
decided
thought,
to give me.
I love how you expanded EU to EMEA.
No, we don't get Australasia.
Oh, he's got the off-white vapor mask.
He's got the off-white Vapor Max on the Kappa tracksuit bottoms, which
さ
apparently
あ
are a thing
何
now.
が出るスマックはバイソンホット
Yeah,
ド
he
ッ
was
グベ
walking
ガ
around
ー
in
か
slides, yes. He had the Gucci flip-flops.
さあ香港最強ベガー
Is
対バイソンベガー
Shout out
new
to Smug.
generation.
Shout out to Kami as well. He's always on point with whatever is
I
worth.
don't know who's supplying. Are you supplying them?
No,
They've got the hookup.
Red
they're paying
Bulls.
resale prices as well.
Shout out to StockX.
They got the money. Shout out to StockX. I'll tell you what I did get on StockX recently. The Serena 97 off-whites.
Did you really?
Yeah, the
さあ
97.
パッド勢がガンガン
You know,
勝ち上が
like
るし
Air Max, you know.
すごいパッ
The colorful.
スマッグのパッドって何のパッドなんやろね
新刊にじみ出てるようなサブスコ。
Smug in the Red Bull.
スマッグこのパッドってなんかさ大バング
I didn't
これ
love
強えよ
how
な
those
ほんと
the sneak
Oh, I like
attack.
that. You have to wait until Serena comes for Wimbledon and then you get the drop. Oh my gosh! Should jump in.
うまい
Nice backdash sweep, punishes the psycho.
Ah,
axe.
クラカン
Where you going? Don't backdash. No confirm after that
う
jab
わー
jab.
ドーン
He's
ゲー
been
ジガン
so
ガン
good
使
at
っていく
converting
ね
the counter hit light punch.
ほんとあれはひどいよな
And another light punch counter
ベ
hit.
ガなんてマジで強い弱いとかじゃないもんなマジで反応できるかどうかだよなおいしいどこまでドーンよいよい
Double dash,
投げて
takes a throw.
さ
The slide activate. And he's got his own
Momentum going
command
forward.
grab. Goes for the normal throw.
Cycle ball.
サイクボ
And
ー
he keeps it safe. I like that. No
ほん
risk.
とベガはマジで人間性能でどうにかできるっていうんじゃねえもんな。
A neutral jump out of a command grab would have definitely killed it.
Now you see a lot of Dictator here.
Yes, sir. Well, to be fair, most of his tournament experience is in North America, going and stealing all you
あ
guys.
れ見えなきゃダメってきつくねえかって思うわほん
You
ま。
say, I mean, watching Hot Dog versus Problem X. You like what you see in
I'm really impressed by Hot Dog. He's definitely stepped up. He's been a lot more solid. He was kind of always like the more erratic Bison, but he's a lot more solid and he's not really overextending as much. His anti-air or air-to-air game is not as strong as
ああ
Problem.
今の当たっとったピヨってた
He
な
has。issues, but on the ground, I'm really impressed.
some of the anti-airs that Problem X does with the air-to-air.
He's got
medium
like
punch. It's ridiculous.
supernatural reflexes.
美味しい。
Oh, takes the trade.
やっぱスマックのバイソンうめえな。
Pulls it up one round apiece.
Oh, backs off from the swipe and punishes accordingly.
早っ展開。
This is gonna hurt and stun. Building up the meter. Hi.
展開早っ。
He's bleeding in the corner now. Oh!
おお。
Ah, and the
グラッ
elbow.
プジャン
That's
グラ。
illegal in a boxing
今
match.
今使ってないジャングラ。
Is Borog's speciality.
Maybe it's a Thai boxing.
He's
He
got
stepped on
kicks
the
now
feet.
as well.
ス
Creed.
ナックって確かダド使いだよね。
そうそうそうそうウルフォンの時はダッドリー。またまあ今回のスト5のバイソンっていわゆるため技のダッドリーやからね。ため技のダッドリーって思ってもらったらいいからね。わあこれは美味しい。ガンガンとヘルだおい。
GD.
固める美味しいドン。はい。
Yeah, Smug's starting to get a read on his patterns a little bit. Nice buffer.
ここでクラカン狙うか。固めるヘル。白ゲージがっつり回収。これがベガって感じよな。うまっ。
Just by a little, and Smug capitalizes. Already to the other end we go.
おおマジか。生当て。
Three sequences was all it took. And the
生当ていっ
super
た
to
で
close out.
ドガ
That's
ン。
gonna go on Smug's
Don't
Instagram.
be greedy with your bar. Cash out.
生当てってやばいな。
And Smug, as you can see by his footwear, is not
早
afraid
え
to
よ
cash
スマッ
out.
クのバイソン。
He'll spend those resources.
He'll spend the euros if he wins any today. He's looking good.
Yeah, I might see him at the Louis Vuitton flagship store.
Down the block in Champs-Élysées.
Absolutely, just round the corner.
結構ベガ戦ってベガスで使えるの？結構ここぞっていう時が美味しい。
Oh, he went for that overhead, but interruption, and there he does get the conversion off the counter.
そうやな。
It's interesting because Hot Dog does have a good boxer in Hong
ラスト
Kong.
な。
Yeah, he mentioned that he was playing is it 4-4-4?
It's 4-4-4.
Couldn't remember how many fours were in there.
4-4.
投げ
So he should be no stranger to this
投げの
matchup.
タクがやばそうや
Nice
な。
stroke defense.
I think one of the things about Smug is his
わあ見てからなのかな今
adaptation
の。
of offense is
Smells
really,
the
really
meter.
good. Yeah, he's so good at exploiting
Oh gosh.
your habits. It's
Nice
difficult to land
cover.
that juggle in the corner.
Jumps back into safety.
Wow.
Dash straight to take it.
A big,
Oh.
stiff
Wally.
duff.
早っ。早っって言って
Why was Smug not on the camera
What's
there?
that there, Mo?
I wanted to see Smug's win reaction. Offers him the
も
handshake.
うベガがうまい。ベガもホットドッグベガも下手じゃなかったのよ。完全にスマッグのターンやったら。さすがにあんなラッシュ力見せられたらな。
Oh, you lost all of your fruits.
They did.
I will have a meringue. Can we put this? Let's put this on camera. Hang on. So we have. Can we show this on camera?
My
Oh
God.
look, we have.
おやつのターン
Here
な
I。see a TKO. Lots of the delicious French cuisine. This is my favorite part of French food. The
Maso.
desserts. Patisserie, the local patisserie.
Any macaroons?
Macarons. Macarons
Macaron.
are the weird biscuit thing.
まあそうじゃないおい。
What? Isn't that the president? Oh, I got the thing
Sadly.
dirty.
Well, we'll enjoy our snack break whilst we move on to our next match.
I think we have to pass it down.
Aru, we have to share.
Et oui. Prochain match, mon cher Ken.
Oui, et le dernier quart de finale.
Et le dernier quart de finale, est-ce que tu connais l'affiche ou je dois t'aider un petit peu?
Bien entendu, nous
take-
allons retrouver
Okay.
次誰や
Offering that to Hamako and Rapituara.
よし
They enjoy this meringue.
I would give this a Michelin star, but I have none to give. Daigo versus Nemo.
Nemo already dethroned the Evo champ, 2 out of 3.
Oh.
F-word just in my ear reminding me that Urian Guile is a horrific matchup for Urian. Urian sucks.
Well, that's why
That's why he's got the president.
has been practicing G.
Wow. They just gave me what was, looked like, you know, Millionaire Shortbread.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
With the chocolate and the caramel. They just gave me one of those, and this tastes like Billionaire's Shortbread. This is fantastic.
I'm gonna go back. Now I'm gonna go back to the tray and get one of those. Wow, look at that.
最近知ったんだけどネモってゲーム会社の人なんだってね。白子。
Fighting game stick.
Yeah, Kwamba are really
え
good.
あれやネモさんあれやでみんな大好きスクエアエニックスですよ
Specifically for the team.
スクエニ社員ですよ今
You'll see the Echo Fox players using it, UYU players using it as well.
And I love
ス
with
クエ
the
ニの社員やからすげえよな
I just genuinely
まあコネですけど
with the camera angles
コネですけどトパンガのつながりでコネです
from
け
the
ど
top, the aerial
Top
view.
down,
You
they
really
can
get
see
to see
Daigo's custom stick there, the Red
beautiful
Bull stick.
artwork. Oh, he's got a. Oh, is that a wristband?
Yeah, he's got the Red Bull wristband as well. You're not allowed to get those unless you're an athlete.
So does that settle the score that esports are
Wait,
sports? Like the only
Okay.
reason why you would have a wristband is if you're an athlete, right?
Actually, I've heard because Margot was one of the first people to start using it, and one of
remember
our
last
players,
year, yeah, I remember.
one of our players, Pax, now uses the wristband.
Why?
It's actually when you rest, when you play for long periods of time, and you're resting your wrist on the stick. It's actually used as padding because it hurts. It causes pain on the wrist. That rest, that angle.
Mesdames et messieurs,
So,
dernier quart
well,
de
chat,
finale winner, s'il vous
there you
plaît.
have it.
Un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour
Rather than
Nemo
wiping
versus
his brow,
Daigo.
Daigo doesn't sweat. He doesn't need that.
Well, it reminds me of a tennis player.
Is he going to use Urian or is he going to use G?
机にからの提供
Daigo,
は
of
ない
course,
ん
with
か
the Red Bull tank top.
It's
Oh,
gone for
Guile.
Urian. Okay.
Okay, despite the horrendous matchup, he is still going forward with his main chicken.
He's going for the option that he's put probably the most time and effort into this matchup with, rather than the new kid on the block. Of course, the president is here in Paris,
He is.
but not G.
Not my president.
You voted for him.
Good conversion.
You definitely want to make America great again. Don't worry, you guys will win at Evo one day. It's fine.
I'm happy with our Marvel victories. Oh gosh, he charged.
What's
a little
that?
too
I
long.
don't know. What is that? A game still? I'm not sure. Here we go.
They're gonna announce 4 here. I'm sure of it. All right, so you can see how difficult it is for Urian.
Yeah, he didn't even get to activate Aegis. That's how you know it's no fun.
Couldn't even get the armor on. Oh wow.
Wow, that was like ST sweep.
Trip guard, yeah.
Sweeping the jump over the fireballs.
Oh,
my!
every angle. that
Everything. He's
Urian-
doing anything he can to get in. This is looking desperate.
He's sliding in those DMs repeatedly, despite being shadow banned and blocked.
Glass again. But Daigo backdashing immediately. Pressing boutons, lands on the slow boom.
Wow, he cleared that double boom. Nice. Knee.
One of the things I really love about Daigo's defense is how he will not get flustered at all. He will happily block a jump in as well. Takedo does it quite often as well. They're not stressed out about not anti-airing. They'll just block and try and make the best decision on defense. Oh, crouching light punch into EX boom is such a good interruption. The hitbox, hurtbox ratio on that crouching light punch, even though it's 4 frames.
You win so much real estate when you pop him up and then you follow up with a knee. You got a nice air reset. Daigo going into meditation mode. I'm telling you, they're learning from one another. It started with Tokido. Pretty soon you'll see everyone using the tape measure, the wristbands. They're all sharing the best practices with one another.
Leveling up as a community. Soon they're going to all be in the same building playing with the arcade version.
Which is why, when you were posting those results from Angry Bird, and he was doing so well with Zeku in the hotel lobby, I was scared that he was getting collectively downloaded by the Japanese community, and one of his advantages was using a rare character like Zeku. They share the info right at dinner, right after you're done playing with them. Nice interruption, and you know, the one time you use Aegis. And he won with a shocker!
Daigo is so good at just taking your momentum away from you.
I've never seen him so calm. It looks like Sleepy Hollow Daigo is here to play.
Yeah, he just looks robotic, as if, I mentioned it earlier, he looks like he's just come out of his house to go to the corner store to buy some milk and
Sleepy
bread.
Daigo is +10. Good conversion, a lot of damage, close to stun.
There's the stun, and that is going to be it. Daigo's going to close it out.
And with the critical art or emphasis.
You don't really see like Daigo sleeping on the floor at events anymore now. That's how you know you're old school, if you remember when Daigo was in events sleeping on the floor.
Do you think any one of his 10 sponsors is going to allow him to be homeless and they're going to take a picture of it and expose it to the internet? All right, I'm going to tap out. I'm going to chase after those orders.
I think we're both swapping out. I'll come and find you anyway.
All right, I'm going to get some snacks.
Now we know what our winner semi-finals are going to be. It's going to be Fujimura versus Luffy and Smug versus Daigo. What an event that is going to be. Where is F-Word? Well, we're going to take a very short break. We're probably going to go back down into loser's bracket. I'm joined momentarily by Mr. Damascus.
I have to say one thing, Logan.
Yes.
Why did they pick G? Let's see what they say, but I have a lot to say.
Donc Luffy qui affrontera Fujimura. Encore une fois, Aziz va poser une question qui sera traduite par Greg et je poserai en second temps une question à Luffy. Z, if you want to ask a question to Fujimura.
Fujimura, 今回彼女連れのようですけれども、本当に大会のため、価値のため来ましたですか？それともハネムーンみたいな感じですか？
Alors, Fujimura, j'ai vu que tu étais venu avec ta meuf aujourd'hui. Est-ce que elle est là pour t'encourager, pour t'aider à gagner, ou tu as juste voulu profiter du tournoi pour faire ta lune de miel?
Such a Z question. He's saying, I saw that you were there with your girlfriends. Are you here to win the tournament or just to enjoy Paris?
ただ、ちゃんと時間を分けて練習する時間は練習する時間、観光する時間は観光する時間とちゃんと分けて大丈夫です。ちゃんと練習してるんで大丈夫です。
Alors effectivement, j'ai voulu faire d'une pierre deux coups, donc je suis venu gagner et visiter. Mais
he said he's doing an option select. He came to win and to visit Paris, but don't worry, he's ready to win.
Et quand il faut m'entraîner, je m'entraîne, donc je suis prêt.
When he needs to win, he's winning. When he needs to take the girlfriend out, he takes the girlfriend out. Fujimura is a man jack of all trades.
Ma question à toi, Luffy, franchement, elle va pas être compliquée. Hein. Déjà, bravo, parce qu'encore une fois, on le répète, tu es toujours en winner side, en demi-finale winner. Tu as éliminé quand même Gashi-kun, Tokido. Tu vas maintenant affronter Fujimura qui est là.
So you eliminated Gashi-kun and Tokido. You have another hard matchup in the name of Fujimura. How do you feel about that matchup upcoming?
Effectivement, c'est un peu le parcours des 12 maisons. Fujimura, il est vraiment très en forme.
He's extremely, he's in form right now. Obviously, one of the top in the world.
Ibuki, c'est pas un match-up qu'on connaît super bien en Europe.
Ibuki is a matchup that we don't know that much in Europe, so I'm a bit afraid of it. And his Ibuki especially is hard.
Mais en tout cas, je vais faire mon mieux comme d'habitude.
Merci à toi. On peut
He
les
will do
encourager, mesdames
his
et
best. He
messieurs.
also made a small comparison to, for those of you guys who know, Saint Seiya and the 12 houses of the gold saints. He believes he's currently running through those houses of all the gold saints and try to get the win. That's quite a common run. Shout out to all of the Saint Seiya fans out there. Luffy is one of the fans there. It's obviously friends, so we love anime, guys. But we are about at half of the show. We're gonna take a quick break and be back for the second part.
Avec des news tous les jours. C'est le Mexicain Sergio Ramos qui a été couronné roi de ce tournoi. Avec des stars de l'e-sport.
Va justement accueillir ce grand champion.
J'ai l'impression de redécouvrir l'e-sport.
Avec de l'actu et des événements e-sport.
E3 2017.
C'est parti.
C'est de la folie.
L'e-sport, c'est sur Game One.
Et Bonchan, tour au mur, 2-1, back de match pour Bonchan. La première balayette placée par Murderface avec un petit décalage shot. Le poids de la victoire. Le poids de la victoire. Bonchan, qui ne trouve pas d'ouverture de garde flèche, va-t-il avoir encore les épaules pour maintenir un jeu aussi propre et solide? Tout le jeu est là pour le vent, c'est oui. La focus d'Assalant en dit une partie de la réponse. Sur cet avantage particulier, regardez comment il gère Tiger shot. Il se fait pas with Finish Shama. Un moyen pied par la balayette. Il est là, il intercepte. Le Devon Flip, il est dans sa tête. Il a tout prévu ce qui s'est passé. La focus est cassée, mais le sauf qui fait une petite erreur de Tiger, c'est pas grave. Ça n'a pas été puni. La malédiction au bout du dragon, il peut la sceller avec son poing. Maintenant et à jamais, Bonchan est tellement bien parti dans cette grande finale. Il pourrait...
Right then, sorry, a couple of technicals our end, but we're going to try and fix it for you. So let's go through the brackets that I have now in front of me.
I think the match is starting.
If you want to follow, you can do online, redbullkumite.com. It's Daigo versus Tokido up now. Luffy, Justin Wong, Valmaster Momochi, Kazunoko, Xian, Alien Big Bird, Bonchan Snake Eyes, Infiltration Kyoma, Gamer B, Punko. And here we go, we're opening up Tokido and Daigo, Ryu Mirrors, Street Fighter as it was meant to be played. Here we go, F words, myself, Logan Sama.
Oh.
Nice parries already from Tokido. We hadn't really seen him implementing those parries into his game yet.
Gets away that little jump in short. Nice little life lead at Tokido, and again, ready with the parry. Man, what a first game. Oh, wow. Tokido really utilizing that parry well early on here. Daigo's brought this round right away back in his favor. Has Tokido cornered here, almost done. Beautiful use of the fireball to relieve the pressure. Tokido out of the corner now. Stun fully recovered.
Tokido still got the beat trigger. Here we go. Oh, nice use of the EX.
Oh,
Daigo!
Ume, sure you. Oh, he goes for the overhead. Daigo gets out of there. Next hit wins it. Dash it, short.
Oh, the overhead whip. Double KO. Oh, and the crowd goes wild. 5-frame pro.
Just hesitation there from Aliyun. He thought he was dead. He thought he was dead.
Yeah, Aliyun not wanting to challenge. Nice air to air. I don't think I've seen him use that.
Oh, I love that. Nice jab there. Oh, there he is. He's going for the full punish there of that stand heavy kick with a stand light kick. Opens him up with an instant air leg that time. Tries to jump forward out. Wake up buns.
Has to make that safe once more.
Get something started there. Great start from Aliyun though.
Starting that run pressure.
What a punish!
Punish! That's going to hurt so much.
Aliyun can't get hit again.
One more hit.
Good
nice
block.
stuck on the overhead.
Oh, what a tech.
Oh! And Big Bird has sent Aliyun to losers. Aliyun's so confident. But Big Bird shows why he was the #1 qualifier yesterday. And is the fairy tale going to happen? Is Big Bird?
Is now match point PR Balrog. Luffy headed to the losers bracket here in the first game.
I respect PR Balrog showing no fear as well.
Oh, that neutral jump isn't a good idea.
You saw in the first game he woke up with a light kick.
It could have been over there, Logan. Could have been over. Oh, catches him. Missed the combo.
That late throw, of course, does catch the tap.
Trying to get in now. Nice button there after that stand medium, but still able to switch the momentum is Luffy. Oh, ready for the drop kick with a tap. He's used that so well in this set. So close to taking it now is PR Balrog. Rush Punch connects, just has to activate the disco. Tap, gets punished. Brimstone.
That's going to do chunks. Meaty time.
Oh,
Wakes up with super, that's not going to work.
He gets the punish as well. Luffy charging in here.
Oh, he backdashes.
Oh my goodness. Activation surely coming for PR Balrog, there he is.
Time to guess.
Luffy blocks patiently. One more heel, do it for PR. Oh, he gets the trade!
PR takes it with the trade. And Luffy is visibly upset. It is 2 out of 3. That closes it off. And Luffy don't think it'd sell very well.
Anti-air jabs. Still in effect. Wait, you're saying that this is his second offline tournament and he already has a sponsor in front of his name?
Oh, that's like a collective.
Okay.
More so than the sponsor. He's got so much mileage off that command dash on block.
Ooh, stun.
There we go. Jack Fin Jack. Okay.
Good block, but makes it safe.
Oh, there, the jump medium kick, difficult to deal with. Not as good as Geef's, but it's an awkward angle still.
Really good for jumping. Oh my, he hasn't seen
For
that for a while.
Revenger. Oh, the command grab.
What a situation here. Daigo cornered again. Backdash is out. What an important backdash.
That was a great backdash.
Oh, the turnaround.
Oh, he's going to get punished for that.
He needs to activate. He's going to look for an opportunity. Oh my God. Oh, the boot saves him. He's still alive. One moment here. 2 EXs in a row from Daigo.
He wants that space.
Yes, again.
He's still safe. They're not pressing anything.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Light kick is coming out.
Oh! XYZZ1, baby. Let's go.
The first time didn't work. The second time didn't work. Third time's a charm for the EX.
What a block. We saw him try the same thing on Infectious. Almost cost him there.
Let's see if Gashikun can make the most of that lifeline. YOLO. Spinning mixer.
This could be the end. This could be the end. Wake up, back throw. How gutsy was that?
The V trigger.
That's the overhead. Well tagged. Another overhead. Well interrupted. Nemo tournament point here. Gets hit by the ear. Spinning mixer. No meter. Just jumps out. What a punish. Oh
Sick.
my
He
days.
punishes the landing frame.
Wake up, Aegis.
Wake up, Aegis. He's thrown him. Gets the block, backs off.
Oh,
he's still got a lot to do.
Is it the end?
Oh,
Never's taking it. Never. Your 2017 Red Bull Kumite champion.
Je pense que ça y est, nous sommes à nouveau revenus.
We're going to show you how good we are tonight.
It wouldn't be the first time beating everybody.
Upsets non-stop. I feel freaking godlike, you know what I mean? I talk my talk, and I back it up. Proving to others that you're better than them.
I can't describe what makes us better because we're better in every way.
Et nous sommes de retour, mesdames et messieurs, dans ce Red Bull Kumite 2018.
Back to Red Bull Kumite 2018. We are back on the cage for part 2, and I am joined by the one and only F1. What's up?
F1, F1, mate. F1. Man, you guys commentate some crazy matches.
I am
was
enjoying my
thinking
day.
taking a break I'd be able to get my voice back, but I actually probably lost my voice more on the sideline than I did on commentary. Because seriously, those matches were stupid, bro.
I had the exact same issue. I thought I would be good with my voice. Shout out to Papa Tiwawa. I'm gonna sit down on the Japanese stream, which is right there, which means I'm gonna listen to him do the intros and just enjoy my life.
Lean across so we can hear that amazingness, you know?
Yeah,
amazing magic. Maybe we should do it with him, man.
Yeah, we should
Let's do it with him.
Yeah, in finals, I'll let him know. We'll do some biggest crossover ever, and that's the current bracket. In winners, we'll have Smog against Daigo and Fujimura against Luffy. In losers, Nemo F-Champ, Hot Dog Gachikun, Tokido Angry Bird, and Oil King Problem X. A lineup of amazing games coming up on Red Bull Kumite 2018. Our goal today for F4 is to not lose our voice until the end, but it's looking hard.
Watching those videos back of the highlights when Nemo won, my voice was clearly gone as I screamed out the 2017 champion. I mean, I've got to do a better job this year of maintaining it. Taking some throat medicine, you know, keeping me in there. But the matches are just too... I mean, Angry Bird gunfight, what the hell was that? What's that?
It's like, I've tried to stay silent when I'm not on commentary to just watch the games, but I can't. Like, the atmosphere here, the people are so loud, everything is so hype. Ken Bogart is just like hitting people up. Everyone is happy. You have to just go along with them.
Look at the matches we have on the loser's side. I mean, you guys who follow me on Twitter would have seen I posted Angry Birds' record against Takedo in casuals absolutely booming this weekend. That could be a sign of the opposite, though.
That would be a massive upset,
right? But, I mean, Takedo won't be over the moon, really, but he's a guy who doesn't really care who he's up against, so he's going to go for the kill. But Angry Bird could cause a massive upset there with the way he's been playing this weekend. Then you've got Oil King versus Problem X, which is huge, another massive match. Hot Dog Gachikun, Nemo, Filipino champ. Really looking forward to those. And actually, F-Champ said he doesn't mind playing one of 3 guys when the draw was announced, right? Bonchan, Daigo, Nemo.
Yeah.
He said it's hard, but he's happy to play it. You know, there he is. He can really do another F-Champ performance and surprise everyone with a performance in that one.
Yeah, if he believes in it, you know, I mean, he's the kind of guy who's just believes himself. No matter what happens, he's just in. He just comes in. He plays his game, and he does well. He's known to be the Daigo Slayer in tournaments. He's here for that, but he's gonna have to take on Nemo. I believe we're doing winners first, if I'm not mistaken, and then go to losers. I'm not entirely sure. What is the next one? Ryux is going to call the next 2. That is losers, and that's gonna be Nemo.
Just when we were talking about it, here it comes. The match that we mentioned. F-Champ not looking to be here to make up the numbers, looking to cause upsets if and when he can, and we know this guy is more than capable. Seen it on so many occasions.
I'm still loving the soundtrack, man.
Oh, the DJ's on it.
My inner weeb is I hope you guys
Naruto,
don't chat.
boy. Not that Baruto nonsense yet.
No,
Naruto,
no,
the real thing.
Doesn't exist. The real thing only.
Yeah. Gotta go there. I don't know what they're saying, something like that. Stop. Japanese people are going to be like, what's this guy saying?
They're right there on our left, man. If Amadeo hears you,
you're
going to get punched up.
It's Ken Lee all over again. You seen that X Factor audition? Ken Lee. It's like that, bass. That's me singing in Japanese.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you one I do know all the words to. Hajimete kimi to shabeta, kimi wa warate kureta. That's genuine Japanese.
It is.
And let me get the stream chat out. Anyone in the stream chat, tell me that's not. See?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that's real Japanese.
You sound real.
It's legit.
You sound real.
In the words of my boy, Damascus White, legitimate Japanese.
Hey, my Japanese is proper legitimate.
Yeah?
It is. It is, man. I know some of these anime words. Been watching enough subtitle stuff to be able to talk about life. But now I can see the votes are going strong right now. F-Champ on 17% of the votes. People don't trust F-Champ. And you know what? That's what he feeds on. He feeds on people not trusting him, and he gets the wins when they're needed.
He's so good at pulling out those wins when people aren't expecting it. And going on those mazy runs. Losers bracket doesn't mean nothing to this guy. He has faced all sorts of uphill battles, and he's come out on top on many occasions. I really want to see him do well here. Nemo off the back of a pretty brutal beatdown. I was strongly expecting G. I wouldn't have advised Urian. But anyone can beat Daigo. It is Nemo, right?
Yeah.
But that was just so brick wall solid from Daigo.
All right, Ford, another game in losers. One of these 2 will be eliminated from the tournament. Filipino champ and his Dalsim on Nemo and his Urian.
Round 1.
Let's see what Champ has in store.
That's important. He doesn't let him get that beautiful spacing on that. Got a meaty slide. So unfortunate for Nemo. Chunk health base in there. Trying to press a button. You've got to accept that it's coming in when you got a button recovering. Maybe trying to slide.
Right, good throw. Filipino champ keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, I like
not
that.
Not to overextend as well. Yeah, I like that.
Goes in. He's got the V-skill counter hit confirmed. Look at a chunk of Red Bull.
The damage on that counter hit as well. Nemo on point as always. Filipino champ trying to keep some distance between the 2.
Yeah, backlashes out. I like that choice. Teleports, getting the corner out of the way. Oh, the range! Did you see that? Ooh! Picks him up from a mile up underneath him. That's plus. Oh!
Filipino champ in a bad situation right now. V-Trigger might help him a bit, but cannot do much. 46 seconds, and Nemo is just taking his time. One quick counter.
Gonna go for the V-Trigger. Goes in.
Block.
Backs away.
There it is. There he is.
Oh, I love it. Oh, my days. Nemo, please.
Nemo and the defensive solutions. It's always impressive to see him in action. Let's see a bit more for now. Gets the conversion and straight the corner. That's exactly what Dalsim does not want to be. Gets the throw, close to the stun as well. Nemo dominant. Gets the re-drop. Get a great slide to get away. This time F-Champ baits it correctly.
Look at that stun racking up here. Needs to make this count. He's got that featuring if he wants to race it.
Alright, it's gonna have time to be play cool.
Yeah, he gets himself good up. Gonna try and projectile those out of there.
Yeah, Nemo's happy to attack his side as well. Look at
goes in.
He gets it, can he?
And he's got another one if he needs it. He's not gonna let him charge it up. Gotta be careful there. He walks underneath it. What an important tech. Here it comes.
Still
got that V-trigger. Goes underneath. That's unsafe. Why didn't he punish properly?
This reflector. Oh my god.
Wants the reset.
Oh,
that's it. That's it.
Gonna beat Nemo. So good, so patient after that long game of Pong between these two. They played for so long with the fireball, but Nemo has all the time in the world.
I love the patience of Nemo there. Just happy to sit and wait it out. No matter what came his way, he was ready for it. Once he got in and made it count, converting that count really well.
All right. 1-0. F-Champ.
チャンプいけんのかこれ。
We can see where it can be a bit of a struggle for Nemo here, especially when F-Champ's playing that solid keep-out game.
チャンプいけるかいって。
Very similar to his first game with Fujimura, quite close in many ways. Nice slide onto the jump in.
F-Champ's still doing well, to be honest. He challenged at the right time, but Nemo has been so patient and methodical, plus his conversions are always max. It's really hard for
that's going to get punished.
That.
Didn't take it. I think that's teleport, wasn't it? Oh, the delay into that little jab counter hits.
ハングリーバードと
Okay, he does punish.
今どういう状況？ユーザーズの方行ってるんだよな。ハングリーバードガンファイト。
Watch out for it.
なんかあった。
Looks like F-Champ's going to pop his ones first.
All right, Pong Season 2, let's go. Lands in it, but that's very small damage. That's really small damage. Good for Nemo.
Coming in. Oh, nice escape. Three triggers there. Can't get hit now. He's got a block. Can't review whistle. Oh, he tried to teleport. Got grabbed out of it. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's guaranteed. So unfortunate. We move into match point Nemo.
8君負けてんのか。
Too convincing in this matchup so far. Filipino champs struggling to make this work. Gets the first conversion. Teleports in front. Good sequence from right now. Less than 10 seconds in, he's dominating, but Nemo.
He's had these good starts to rounds though, and he's just found it really hard to close them out. I think it's 3 rounds straight to Nemo so far.
でもユリアンって今どれぐらいの位置なん？中堅以上トップ10は入んのかな？まあ入るんだろうけど、やっぱ V 取り強いしな、補正かかるっつっても。やっぱ無敵技持ってるのはでかいと思うわ。あと投げ回りのこの投げ回りの広さっていうのはやばいや。なんでこのキャラしかもめくりつけちゃったんだろうな。うせろ。あ、これはドンドンドン。おお、よかったじゃん。一発刺されば終わる。ああ、おっと。Oh no! Oh my god!
Just had enough to see it through the demo. That sharpness perhaps not there for Filipino champ. I'm not sure. There were definitely. I mean, I don't feel like Urian was plus there on the whiff of the animation of that projectile. I feel like he was negative. Just didn't press the right button at the right time. And Nemo takes it 2 straight over.
フィリピンのチャンプ惜しかったな。チャンプーってやつな。
Our Dalsim player. Let's see.
Tu vas traduire quand même.
Bah, je vais traduire si tu veux.
Traduis parce que moi mon
anglais
pas.
Oh my god.
I will translate.
てかこのレッドブルのあれやな。スタジャンかっけえな。欲しいな。
Quelles sont évidemment tes impressions? Félicitations en tout cas pour ton parcours. Et oui, quelles sont tes impressions sur ce parcours?
It's your first time in Red Bull Kumite playing in the cage. What are your impressions, you know, like playing in this type of tournament?
Red Bull event here in Red Bull Kumite is just probably one of the best events I've ever been to. The people here are just so nice. The level of production is just so beautiful. I really feel like this is one of the highest produced events, I mean, of all time that I've ever been to. You know, and I've been to at least like maybe 5,000 tournaments already. So I probably put this in the same tier as E-League, you know. So I'm really, really happy to be here, and I'm very, very grateful to be invited to be part of this amazing event. And shout outs to France. You know, I love the coffee here and the food as well. So you guys are done.
Thank you very much, Filipino
The food
champ.
comment was a bit generous there, F Champ, if we're being totally honest here.
The pastries, man. It's all about the breakfast.
Yeah, the pastries are amazing. But I was at a restaurant with F Champ yesterday, and I can categorically confirm, love is a generous word to describe his feelings towards French food. What a nice guy to say that, though. You lovely French people and your overrated cuisine. Oh, I said it. Meant to say that in my head. Where did that come from? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh well.
Do you know where you are?
It's done now. Where's that? Paddy?
Do you know there is a security guy right now about to rush you, yeah?
Because they love me, huh?
You know that, yeah?
F word and my French accent is legitimate.
This guy is getting Frencher by the minute. Every time I do an event with him in France, you can see him coming back. He even, you did this at UFA, right? You even like got an entire French crowd ready by saying some French on the stage. The GGs, the skills.
My French pronunciation, you know, often when I speak the tiny French I know, people think I'm French because my accent is so, c'est delivery.
No.
C'est très bon.
No.
Très,
it's a good French, but it doesn't sound like French.
C'est très bon. Mais n'importe quoi.
My God, we're in France and we're enjoying it. F-word.
They want to tie me out. Guys in the stream chat aren't happy about my antics. If you didn't like that, it's only going to get worse, mate. What's the next match? Go on.
Oh boy, what's next match? What do we have fun on? Next game on the losers bracket. That's gonna be Hot Dog 29 against Kachikun. That was the final, the grand final yesterday of the last chance qualifier, and Hot Dog won quite a competition fashion.
Something tells me Hot Dog's not gonna pick that part-time Ed this time around.
I think he was just having fun because he was in yesterday.
He did try it in the winners final as well, though.
You know, might as well have some fun. He was qualified, but Hot Dog plays Oil King on a daily basis. These two are boys. They play a lot. They've been hanging out together all weekend.
Tons this weekend.
Rashid is a matchup. He really knows. And Gachikun, we have seen him struggling so much to beat Problem X. He's been losing to Problem X a couple of times recently. Bison is not a matchup he enjoys that much. And I think Hot Dog comes with at least a matchup advantage, the experience advantage.
Yeah, he has experience advantage. And it's pretty tough if you're Japanese. You know, back in the day, it was a case of they know every matchup until you play a console character. That's where the Europeans and the Americans would have an edge. Like the first time the Japanese were exposed to Fei Long, they kind of slept on him, even though he was on the arcade version. No one really played him. They struggled, man. And the first time they played against Luffy, I mean, not even the first time. Luffy has made Japanese gauntlet runs for years with Rose in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And that lack of experience facing that character really did cause troubles. There's not really a Bison of that Problem X level in Japan. I mean, I know they got a couple, but not
I have a couple, yeah, but not proper dedicated. There is Haku from Team Momochi from Shinobism, who's getting better and better. But the best in Asia is definitely Hot Dog. I'm not sure how much experience they have against him.
So you're playing the best Bison in Asia. How much do you play him online? How much exposure? It showed yesterday for me that there was obviously matchup knowledge, but putting it in practice seemed like there was a bit of a lack in there. But that was one game. Gachigan could have just been off form. We also saw him lose pretty badly to Big Bird in those two matches before he took it in the mirror. You can't tell me this guy doesn't know the mirror. The best Rashids in the world reside in that area. So could have just been form. We'll see how it goes now.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to take from this matchup there. It's going to be really interesting. Hot Dog is quite a confident player as well. I've liked this, seeing Hot Dog going on the cage, not really scared of the crowd and of the setting. He's confident in his game, and he now has to face a big client to try and save his life in this tournament. Hot Dog Bison, Gachikun Rashid.
Here comes the GGs, guys.
Hot Dog Bison.
Oh, look at us. Thank you for the compliments in the stream chat, by the way. I know my friends.
Bison, 日本おらんもんな、マジで今日強い。
Those of you hating, yeah, whatever, man.
Alright, opening, Gachikun, opening straight with some offense, does not want to take his time. He's tried to play slow against Problem X and it's not working against Bison. You need to just overwhelm Bison.
Trying to keep him out there with projectiles. Nice jump timing. Catches that Psycho Axe. Corner carry, here we go. Right, slow damage momentum there. There's that spinning mixer, he loves that in the neutral. And again.
Frames
that crouch
again.
He has been landing on everyone all week, and there's a anti-cross up crouch jab. I love that one. Gets tagged there by that spinning mixer. Oh, that connects, and it's a counter hit too. He's in danger now, Samad. Safe jump teams. Swipe doesn't connect. Tex again though. Makes the right bet twice in a row, and he's going to activate now.
Gachikun patient, not pressing any
この
button,
曲なんだっ
not willing
け
to take risk right now. Hot Dog changes.
Oh, where
And
you
the
going?
punish on the V reversal.
Wow.
Oh, he gets away.
知らない
Can't believe it.
Needs one more hit again.
もうひどいほんまひどい V トリワン
Wake up stand like he must be sick of getting hit by that mix-up.
This has been Gachikun's life against Bison over the last few months, if not years.
Just got to be looking for the dash. I mean, I don't think you're going to react raw. Anticipate. It's like it just doesn't anticipate.
Alright, pressure. Hot Dog happy to not press any button, and this time he gets counter hit. Back confirmed. The stun is there, not big damage due to scaling, but a good position for Gachikun.
Still in there. Round is far from over. He gets an activation now.
Oh no! I think he really wants that sweep activate, that's all. He just wants to get that freeway in.
Such a good situation though when you activate on hit like that. Certain your opponents, that's a mix-up. You
Definitely
light
weird,
into the scissors and then you're right in their face on plus frames. I think that was a mistake, but regardless, one round apiece here.
Weird, so questionable solution by Hot Dog, but still one more piece, as you said, gets to plus frames and no respect. You need to do that at times against Bison. You need to stop them from just rinsing the plus frames constantly.
He doesn't want to block at all. He's pressing buttons right now. So he relaxes, jumps back now.
Nice to bring him away using all
away with that dash.
Gachikun has so much trouble checking Bison's dash. Man needs a stage at the Wednesday night.
This is a really good position right now for Hot Dog. Look, he's cornered there, Sam. A nice neutral jump roundhouse.
Look at him, he's waiting.
Look at that confidence from Hot Dog.
Arms crossed, smile on the face.
He's the dictator. Oh, what are you saying? Don't disrespect me, says Gachikun. I am now a Red Bull athlete. Eat some of this. It's a throw. Reversal.
He's getting about pitching.
Oh, my days.
Damage on that one. He did it.
That's what you get for standing in front of me with your arms folded. Take it. Gachikun.
Damn.
With the comeback.
Damn. He wanted that menacing tone on his Bison, but completely forgot to block after that. Gachikun punished him immediately for that. Hot Dog, maybe.
いやー、ホットドッグ目がちょっと、まあ、難しいわな、このゲーム。マジ防御難しいもん。ここで暴れれないもんな。おお、よう見てんな。ブラスト。ブラスト。
This is a really good round from Hot Dog. Keeping Gachikun in check. Tries to walk up and throw, got checked. Psycho X again. Oh, I think he held up back or something. Just got clattered in his jump frames. But that's standing roundhouse.
Yeah, much better showing by Hot Dog this time. This round was ended quick. He's gonna try to carry this on the momentum. Opening with a knee press straight to the throw. Gachikun has been very reserved against Bison, does not really want to take his chances.
Nice. Takes his time well, switches up now. Now you're in the corner. This is what makes you so strong. Oh, it's jump low. Keeps him up. Tries to get out of there. What are you saying?
Timing was not the best, but Cecilia
oh, wow, look at that. Everything he does, he ends up back in the corner. Still insisting on pressing buttons. Count hit. Gonna get a link here. And jump low connects again. Trying to jump out.
What?
Completely hit.
How did he stop that anti-air? That was a great fraction by Gachikun, not working yet. And he's gonna have to deal with the V-trigger. Another one stays in front and he blocked.
That means he would have got hit behind.
Totally. One more did it.
Oh,
the dash, but no punish.
He's still in there.
He's in V-trigger too. He does not get that long recovery after that.
Nice dash through that. He's got another one. Has to respect it. あ
れダッシュで逃げれるんや。
さ
あゲージがない。でもまあまあまあまあ。あれでちょっと当たらんかったんが痛かったね。30秒どうする？もうガチ君マッチやね。ゲージあるし。いつでも殺せるで。
He's got a EX bar, he's gonna back off, goes in, Psycho X, what's gonna be? Buttons from Gachikun!
Did you really challenge?
What a bet!
Did you really challenge that? Gachikun, you madman!
I knew you were gonna overextend. I want match point, I want to close this out. Gachikun moves into match point.
いつでもいいぜ、かかってきなって感じ。
Gachikun on full critical art as well.
Nice interruptions, he had that on lock. Light kick intercepting that fireball startup. Everything he does puts you back in the corner.
Ooh, great shimmy there. He's gonna get the version and the corner pusher.
Big danger now. Throwing at last. Takes a lot of those. Time it wasn't right. Oh, he's gonna get stunned.
Oh, that should be it. That should be it.
Two hit. Gachikun's done it. Hot dog out of there.
The finalist from last year, the one who lost to Hot Dog yesterday, he got his friend back in the cage when it counts, and you can see Hot Dog is devastated by this one. He was probably overconfident, had great showings as well against Rashid overall. He beat Big Bird yesterday, he beat Rashid, he was showing himself as a Rashid killer, but today, unfortunately fell short. Gonna have to be out of that tournament.
That was the turning point for me. That was actually the turning point. When he stood there with his arms folded with a humongous life lead, Gachikun looked a bit helpless up to that point. He did it once for a few seconds, and I thought, okay, you made your point, now go finish off the round. He did it again.
レッドボールばっか飲んどったら絶対体壊すよな。海外のレッドボールなんかも余計あれやし。
A lesson to learn maybe for Hot Dog going away from this one.
Yeah, unfortunate for Hot Dog. I believe Ryux won that interview for Hot Dog who wanted to escape, but let's get his words before he leaves on the Red Bull Kumite.
ラガジンさんどこにいるの？
え？俺はジャパン。ジャパン。
Red Bull, you had to win a tournament in Hong Kong and to win again the last chance qualifier yesterday, and you were first. So for this, congratulations. So I have a simple question. You were about maybe to win your first game, and you stood like a king with Bison waiting for Gachikun to do something. What happened in your mind exactly?
Because I played against Gachikun last night, right? And then in the last qualified grand finals. And I stick to the plan.
やっぱりね、香港の人だから英語バリバリやでな。
Gachikun got some adjustment of his defense. And that adjustment messed me up. Yeah, and then I cannot turn to the better position against him. So Gachikun is good. He's good, really.
Thank you very much. On peut l'applaudir, mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît. C'est terminé pour le joueur hongkongais Hot Dog. Je vais traduire ce qu'il a dit.
Big round of applause for Hot Dog. Unfortunate for him, he got the win yesterday. Gachikun did his homework overnight today and came back with his own strategy today to beat Hot Dog. He's getting a big round of applause. Shout outs to Hot Dog, great performance yesterday. We will see this guy more around, and it's great to see these guys coming all the way to Paris to get that one. Hot Dog out tournament. We will get the finals from last year. The finals from Red Bull Kumite last year. Nemo Gachikun will happen in losers bracket on the next losers round. Quite an impressive show to have.
順当に強キャラが残っていくな。順当に強キャラしか残ってね。
Bonkers in front of me. They're obviously looking at the bracket. Everyone is anticipating the next match, a very exciting one. If you're going by form, it should be a foregone conclusion, and Tokido takes this. But Angry Bird, man, this kid, if he shows up, doesn't matter who's in front of him. I cannot wait to see how this one goes down.
Yeah, that's two players that I want to see facing each other, because Angry Bird is also an Akuma main. That's his main character. Obviously, Tokido is the boss of all Akumas around, and that's going to be a very, very hard challenge for him, Angry Bird, who took quite a while to get used to the nerfs in tournament. He's having trouble today as well, getting used to the nerfs on the cage. Managed to clutch it out against Gunfight after probably the game that will remain my favorite for today. But
oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
And so many things that you don't know about this matchup, guys, that you're about to see. Angry Bird spends a lot of time in old when Akuma activates, for good reason. But let's get this intro first. Here we go. Tokido, the murder face,
Angry Bird
versus Angry Bird.
Let's see Tokido ready as always.
One of the things that's really cool is when he has that EX meter and Akuma tries to do his jump he stays in old and he does the EX dragon kick. Now that is essentially a projectile, because even though the fireball knocks him out, all the hits of the dragon kick connect. It's like it stays out there and just hits Tokido. It's a brilliant trade for Zeku, and it goes back to neutral where he doesn't mind. So he really does spend a decent amount of time in old in this matchup. Pretty much the majority of time spent in young though, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But those jumps were where I could see Tokido really causing problems for Angry Bird. He goes into young mode, starts jumping all over him. He hasn't really got a reliable answer for those jumps. Needs to be really concentrating to do the light shoulder. And also, it's not reliable from certain angles.
Yeah, it's a difficult time entering as young Zeku.
Yeah, another reason why he switches to old often in the neutral. We'll see how he plays it, if it will be similar to what I saw. If Tokido had a card under his back or something, like he was hiding something. I'm not sure. He lost pretty badly in the 2 sets I watched. But those are casuals, man. This is tournament right here.
時々さん、ゼク対策はどこまで進んでんのやろ。
Yeah, casuals are a thing, you know, to get used to your opponent, get used to the character and everything. And Angry Bird is just an amazing player as well, but he's still getting used to the tournament setting. Tokido, one of the most experienced fighting game players in the world. Someone who always comes with confidence. He said that he can be the #1 today, but he has been sent early in the loose bracket. And obviously, he is busting out the tape efforts. Look at this, man, adjusting the screen, measuring the tape, perfect conditions, everything's fine. He's ready to boss up.
Let's go, Tokido. Set. I mean, Angry Bird, I must say, he's been a bit nervous today. I've seen his legs shaking. Some of his moves and combos he's dropped. He needs to be totally on point in this match. Tokido will not leave any margin.
ゼク号機って誰か知ってる？
One thing Tokido has significantly over this kid. It's experience and composure.
Definitely.
All right, guys, super exciting one. I'm really looking forward to this. Most entertaining match of the night has been provided by Angry Bird so far. He now goes up against Tokido.
Have you seen the nerves? He with his hand on his heart, just taking a beat as well.
Man. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous for him, and that's nerves as well. But he has to take on, I'll say, the best overall Street Fighter 5 player.
Easily.
Like overall, over the entire lifespan of SF5.
Just go by, yeah. Just go by that. It's clean cut.
But he's gonna have to face Mr. Zeku himself. Tokido, Akuma, Angry Bird, Zeku. Loser of this gets out of the tournament.
Nice fireball there, gets the knockdown. One of those flips trying to bet out an anti-air. As soon as he turns to young, Tokido just jumps. He might have been committed to that jump anyway, but it makes sense to do it. Oh, that angle too good. Counter hit combo, big damage.
It's gonna be big as well, and he's gonna get the meaty, gets the throw. This time Tokido does not want to anti-air, he does not want to make the same mistake.
Too far to link off that stand medium punch.
若ゼクと
Oh, there's that whiff punish. Catches that medium
若ゼ
kick
ク
and
と
the
さ
throw. Angry Bird starting very
G
strongly
ゼ
here.
クってどっちがいいのとかはあんのよ分からへんもんな
Play a bit more defensive now.
わあなんか変な当たり方した
Should get a juggle. Yes, he does. Here we go. Oh, brave tech. That's gonna hurt.
Ow.
Oh, too far. And he reacted to Tatsu.
まさか対空届かない
Forward range that.
荒木対空好きね
Yeah, he's neutral jumping. Nice. He's seen Angry Bird doing the EX flip to it. Gets out though.
Oh,
Tokido ready. He's got a critical art. Gonna save it. Wants to bait out stand throw. Trying to bait. Oh, nice jab. Oh, he's done. It looked like it was going so well, but you have to interrupt with purpose. Got the stand jab. Was too far to link to the second stand jab. Unfortunate, but great composure for Tokido to close it out.
Alright, Angry Bird getting the conversion.
Nice. That's a conversion that he didn't get earlier.
Well so far, good challenge from Angry Bird. Tokido trying to get some control back, but Zeku is doing well. Great anti-air.
Ready for that dash. So important when you're playing against Zeku. Out of there. Back in the corner you go. Back in the corner you go.
It's been a big corner challenge. No, a bit too far with the conversions. Angry Bird tried.
Yeah, he'll do that. Get rid of those fireballs as much as he can. Block back to old now. Oh, beautiful. That's guaranteed.
That stand line kick to V-trigger from
ゼ
Angry
ク
Bird.
強えなこれワンチャンあるぞ Angry Bird
One of the best pokes in the game, Damascus, but doesn't really lead to anything. But when you're in V-trigger though, that's what you get. One round
あれ
apiece.
もしかして対空で落とせないのまあまあ逆いったらやばい
My God, he's changing every second right
なん
now.
か結構ゼクは面白いキャラになったって聞くけどね
That's gonna get punished? No, not properly. Tokido lets him off.
なんか
Tokido
OK
shortcomings against Zeku there.
Very active in Angry Bird here. Neutral. Gets opened up though by the crash medium. Goes in now. Tokido walk back and a jab punish. Oh, beautiful confirm off that counter hit. And he goes again. Neutral jump. Oh, the cross counter. It's gonna hurt.
That's gonna be the hard knockdown as well. One guess for the game.
Jump too early there. Oh, no! Wrong side.
That was a good attempt, but unfortunately a bit too early for Angry Bird. Still has critical out potentially for an anti-air. No! Tokido still jump. Oh my God. Oh, conversion. No button press. Tokido gets the jump back.
I thought he was going to super there as he jumped back. Oh, the patience of Tokido. Not pressing the button there as Angry Bird walked towards him with 0 health and delayed those mediums right in his jaw. But he blocked all of them patiently, jumped back, got the trade in the end to close it out. First game goes to Tokido. Nail biting.
nail biting, and Angry Bird has to get his confidence back, right? I mean, he's been playing good on that first one, trying to keep Tokido on edge. Good challenge this time.
See, there he is in a neutral with Old again. Back to Young.
Trying, and a good challenge by Tokido there. Gets thrown in the end.
Yeah, he was looking for that dash, just woke up and pressed that fist.
やっぱあれだよな、この辺ぐらいのシーズン2の途中からやっぱモーション変なっとるよな。
Good start to this round for Tokido. Close this out here. Buttons though. We're gonna get activation.
That's a great situation as well. Wanted to go for that potential shimmy of the EX, not happening yet.
But putting the pressure on the walk back.
100キ強いよな。
Let's go for the demon flip throw. Wants to activate. There it is.
暴
Just
れ
do
る。
it.
暴れちゃい
What
ま
a
し
bet
た。
from Tokido. He moves into match point now against Angry Bird.
Right, not happening yet. Goes back to the Young and the crosscut TP. Tokido is not gonna get jumped on. Angry Bird gets the conversion and the V-skill to go back to the corner.
Oh! Counter hit, catches that jab. Could be over here for Angry Bird if he gets hit again. Needs to escape. Stun racking up here. Trying to backdash. Oh, hit! He's trying to activate. I think that's going to be it. Tokido going to take it. What a result. It got more and more difficult as it went on. Tokido just too composed in this setting. Angry Bird unable to get going. His Red Bull Kumite is coming to an end here. As the missed the second place from 2 years running, by the way.
Yep.
Books himself past in that loser's bracket. Great result there. Great play from Tokido. But unfortunately for all you Angry Bird fans, all you Zeku fans, that's going to be it. He's out of there.
A hard day, harsh day for Angry Bird there. Wanted to find his footing, but it's really hard in the cage to be able to find this one, especially against the likes of Tokido. Tokido playing a bit too good, really, today. For Angry Bird, we will see him more. Obviously, Angry Bird qualified to Capcom Cup, so you will see this guy very soon. I believe he's gonna have some words with Ryux.
Précision du coup dans ton jeu, à quoi c'est dû stress ou la portée d'événement?
Some clutch moment during the game versus Tokido. Of course, you know the matchup because you used to play also Akuma. What happened exactly, you know?
We've been playing the whole weekend, me and Tokido. It was going back and forth between me and him. That's why he got used to the matchup, so he played it really well today, yes.
Okay. Il a dit tout simplement qu'avant le tournoi, ils ont fait beaucoup de FT comme on vous l'avait dit, et ça allait dans les deux sens. Il gagnait, il perdait, il gagnait, il perdait. Et il estime qu'aujourd'hui, Tokido a vraiment su s'adapter au match-up et à son style de jeu et qu'il a été plus fort. En tout cas, Angry Bird, you showed some incredible matches with Zeku. Thank you for participating in this Red Bull Kumite and good luck for Capcom Pro Tour.
Félicitations.
Big round of applause for Angry Bird, who brought the hype with his Zeku. And just as he said, he played a lot with Tokido. And you know these guys, when you play them in casual, they are here to download you, to take notes, to figure out how you play. And that's what Tokido did in the end. Got the win over Angry Bird. Angry Bird's out and moving towards one more amazing losers bracket match. Another person who has to do...
I want to stay on that topic for a second before we go, because you could argue that it's a mistake to reveal all your tech to someone like Tokido while you're playing. Obviously, I saw these guys on Friday, so it's been a few days. They've played tons since then. It was very much Angry Bird dominating. Obviously, it's gone back and forth since then. Like you said, I didn't see those sets. And Tokido's learned loads about Zeku, but Angry Bird's looking beyond Red Bull Kumite. I mean, he could keep his cards behind his back and try and play this and try and rob him, but that's not what it's all about. He wants to win, he wants to be the best, he wants to show the best Zeku so he can be the best Zeku against these guys and beat them legitimately.
Yeah, it's learning as well. He doesn't have used the stage, but just like that, F4, the shorts are back. The X on Problem X. Oil King, once again, two of these top world caliber players are gonna face each other in losers brackets. One of them is gonna get eliminated from the tournament. Oil King, who was clearly very unhappy at his performance against Fujimura. He was saying on the lounge, on the player lounge, that he just clearly played bad. He really didn't like the way he played, so he's gonna try to get back to his usual pace as Rashid. Let's see what he can do here in Paris. And Problem X, obviously, no need to introduce him anymore. The Evo champ, reigning Evo champ at the moment, top 8 at Capcom Cup last year. looking...
The Rashid Slayer.
Well, the Rashid Slayer as well. He's built a lot of his reputation on destroying Rashids. But Oil King is a big client for him.
オイルキングハゲにしたららがちゃん説。
俺、オイルキング。
Yeah, this one I'll try to remain as neutral as I can, guys. Rob Remex.
You know
what? I'm gonna say something.
ハゲじゃねえよ、俺。
Oh yeah, true.
Clearly.
Problem X was a close runner-up though. Second or third.
Problem X was good.
He was probably third after Junior Leo.
ハゲじゃねえよ、バカ野郎。
Oil King is the one. This the short reveal was 10 out of 10. Perfect from him. And he's now getting ready to get this. Stretching from Oil King, getting ready. Everyone has their little traditions, pre-game tradition, pre-game routine. Problem X Oil King loses bracket again. And it's going to be Rashid against M. Bison.
Problem X Bison.
Yeah, a matchup that Problem X has just learned so much about. We don't really have a resident Rashid player, but we've had a couple of players bounce in and out of the character. But his travel and his practice abroad is what really has given him the competence and knowledge he needs to in this match. Grinds it out everywhere it goes. But Oil King, I think, the most improved player this year, personally. And definitely, in terms of recent form, the #1 Rashid.
Yeah. He's been doing well. He's won a Premier recently. Very much on form, and he wants to stay there in this tournament. Problem X being sent straight to the corner, and Oil King putting the pressure on. Oil King is a bit more offensive than Gachikun and like other Rashid, so that's kind of the thing that is kind of annoying to Bison. Kind of harder to control. That's what you need to do to put him in trouble. But Problem X's defense is absolutely amazing, and he's the one.
プロブレム X 残ってほしいね。アジア勢がどんどん消えて、アジア勢あんま多すぎてもね、仕方ないんで。
You're used to having that block stun against your opponent, but suddenly you're the one blocking 90% of the time. Not necessarily the case now, but the corner carry on his combos, man. So rewarding. No meter needed as well to take you there. Every time he hits you, he puts you in that situation.
Right, good sweep, back that Vichika too. Try to keep in the corner. Did not get a conversion of this one. Still trying to keep the pressure. Problem happy to not press any button, and this time he takes
big damage as well. Oh, that was beautiful. The neutral jump to the throw, yes, it had to be.
アビゲイル出せないわな。
Great round from Oil King. He goes 1-up.
He has been very dominant as well. Always in control and able to. Problem unable to get
there.
Oh, a bit too far. Punish this time.
Gets away with that dash. Psycho Axe keeps it tight. He's in the corner, but he absorbed the pressure quite well. Now in the corner, has to deal with this. Gets in again. Can't risk crouch jabbing that jump fierce. It's just too good. Another projectile gets that reset. Back from Problem. Interrupts. Chases down that back. I've seen it too many times now. And again, he gets away with it though.
EX knee press there. Just guarantees your way in. Gonna stay out of that range with that crouching fierce. Problem X putting the pressure on. Oil King looking for a way to get his beat trigger. He wants to just get back in control. Get the jump, and the crush counter is gonna be big damage for Oil King and the corner pressure as well.
Meatiest jump. That hot dog experience really paying off right now for Oil King as he goes ham on Problem X. Lands another one of those hurricanes, tries to make that stand throw. Problem's got to deal with another one, doesn't want a re-reversal. Big danger as that stun racks up and the health. Barton's on wake up, he should be able to kill here. No, not quite.
Oh, the dash, but he can't punish it.
The recovery's too good. Hard knockdown.
Oh, no killing yet. That's not gonna punish. What a punish.
To stay alive.
The conversion awareness from Problem X was outstanding on this one as he gets the win, evens it up, 1 round each.
What an important block from Problem X. Bro, to the corner you go.
No challenge from Problem on this one. Oh, with punish.
There it is. Trying to bait it a few times. It came when he wasn't expecting it. Nice buried defense from Oil King. Anti-air jab works that time. Risky but paid off. Gets the back throw. Momentum shift here.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Another
he
one.
wants to keep the pressure on.
And again. Oh, wow. And he chases him down. Looking for the activation now. Slight kick there. Again. Psycho Axe.
Pressure, everything is plus so far forward.
Oh, wow. Ready
to keep it going.
Damage there as well, I must say. Yeah, Problem X back dashes out. Meets him in the air with that jump in. Oh, beat it. That's going to be it. That should be a dead Rashid. Yes, it is.
Problem converting and Problem getting the first game over Oil King. A nail-biter of a game so far. Oil King being so solid. Problem gets that solution on the first game, but Oil King gets his adapting.
Oh, sorry. Neutral.
Neutral, we say that for neutral.
Problem, good composure, well played. Oil King, menacing though.
Oil King doing great.
Showing
But
comfort in this matchup.
Needs a bit more work to finish his play there. Problem X gonna go straight on the pressure. Great mixer.
I like the idea for Problem there. Oil King's been backdashing on a lot of those resets. And come ready for the dash as well. Jab interruption. Into the corner you go. Tick throw. Oh, the meaty. Problem's got away with a few of those wake up light kicks. Doesn't work this time. The neutral jump works. Backdash out of there. Love it. Reset the thing. Now Oil King started taking. But that's guaranteed.
Oh, and this time again, the EX mixer. Oil King doesn't hesitate to just EX mixer and stop you
Beautiful
going.
option there from Problem.
Oh, tried to hit him in the air. Unfortunately, the gets the counter hit. That's gonna be big damage effort, and that's gonna be dead. Problem X as usual, maximizing the damage, offering himself 2 match points.
Love that. It's that interruption again. Don't jump, says Problem. He's seen that habit. Oh, trying to catch him with a dash, but Oil King was looking for it. Got that jab interruption.
This time, correctly punishes it. Problem challenging. Has a slight life lead there, but Oil King really close, keeping the threat up. Could not block that one. Has to block the plus pressure. Gets away.
Yeah, that backdash will get him out of a lot of problems. The medium's reaching now. Oh, just gets tagged. I'm sure what he did there, but he gets hit, and Oil King gets the side switch. To the corner we go. Meaty didn't count hit though. Doesn't think Problem's out of there. More pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna be 0. Just meet it to the 3 frames, and Problem did not get the right timing on this one. Just wanted to go for the
in
best
front!
one.
What the hell was that?
It landed behind.
Fei Long like that. Oh! Activate!
God. That's gonna be big effort.
What's it gonna be?
Oil King, fall short to Problem X. The Bison is a bit too strong. And Problem continue in loose bracket. Oil King, unfortunately, will take a great play today. Great play from him, but what a play from Problem.
The one time he did the dash behind, he hadn't used it all set. He had a chance to.
火力高いっていうか、あれダメだよ、なんで人間反応大じゃんけんってなかんだよ。
Taking it, and he marches on a losers match, and he books us a match now against Tokido. But let's hear from Oil King before we get to that, which will be a bit later.
Ses impressions, c'est la première fois qu'il participe au Red Bull Kumite, et en plus de ça, c'est le premier joueur au monde à participer au Red Bull Kumite en short.
It's his first participation to Red Bull Kumite, but he's also the first player in the world to enter the Red Bull Kumite in shorts. So Ryux just wanted to tell him, shout outs to the Oil King shorts. How did he like Red Bull Kumite today?
Yeah, for you guys who haven't been to Paris before, it's not a place where you wear shorts.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
跟平常一样，I always wear a short, 我总是穿短裤，所以没有什么特别的感觉。没有穿短裤，我会觉得比较有自信。
Alors il dit que pour lui que les shorts c'est tout à fait normal et que
shorts is just a daily life thing to him, man. He's just wearing them. Look at them. Best legs on the FGC. Call them.
Got those French ladies sweating. Definitely had a fan or two yesterday, I must say as well.
Yeah, just say that the shorts life is the life, guys. You wanna be comfortable? Get some shorts. Other question is obviously how do you feel about your performance today? Got to love Oil King, man.
因为 Red Bull Kumite 一直都是铁笼赛嘛，这是非常 famous， 就是很著名的，所以就是觉得很 exciting， 就是因为我第一次参加。
オイルキングは英語喋れないんだ。
Alors il dit qu'il trouve ça. Alors déjà il dit que le Red Bull Kumite c'est super.
オイルキングって英語喋れないんだ。結構喋れそうなイメージあったけど。
He's always wanted to play in the cage. Was very excited and said he's been wanting to attend Red Bull Kumite for quite a while now, and unfortunately couldn't do well today. But is happy that he could step on the cage. Hope he will do it again. Big shout-outs to Oil King and his Rashid consistently stepping up. You will see this guy at Capcom Cup. Shout-outs to Team UYU as well for always sponsoring the cool guys in the FGC. You will see this guy more. He's clearly disappointed in his performance, but that's what a competitor is for. When you lose unexpectedly, you just aren't happy about it. And just next, we're gonna have a remake of the Red Bull Kumite finals and the remake of EVO finals in losers bracket. What a day!
Losers bracket はすげえな。エモ勝ち対というかテクノプロブレックスのエボジャパン、エボに。
Entrance of the day.
まあその辺はあるやな、ニュアンスで。
There must be some Parisian girls in the crowd.
すげえな、エボ2018決勝。
I see you all, King.
You can imagine the chat up lines now, you know?
I see you.
I have a red pair in my hotel room. Want to see?
Where's CC? Oh my god, yes, I would love to see your red shorts.
レッドブル組ってあれなんやな、ソニー協賛してんねん。
Sorry.
Oh, boy. All right, guys, we're moving on in losers bracket again, and that's gonna be last year's final of the Red Bull Kumite. Nemo against Gachikun. What a game upcoming right now. And that was an absolutely amazing final as well. Absolutely loved it.
Great final. Insanely good. The first match, Gachikun.
本社がレッドブルがここにあるんじゃないの？フランスに。
Nemo to send him to the losers bracket. Had the run back in grand finals. Nemo was very openly salty about the result we saw, saying that Gachikun employed a random style that he wasn't prepared for, wasn't able to pull it off again, and he got the win in the end. GG's all over the place.
GG's all over the place, and now Gachikun, one of the team Red Bull athletes since last week.
レッドブル対モンスター。
Well, he's still alive in that losers bracket, trying to keep his hopes up.
チームリキッドは何にしてこのモンスターですからね。レッドブルの主催のところに他社ライバル他社のロゴですからね。優勝者じゃなかったらマジ入ってこれないっていう。
You know, I mean, he's taken some serious blows. Nemo kept him alive after the initial nerf, but the second wave, it's impacted him. And it's not even that Urian's, taken some slight nerfs and it's different. I think also people have started really finding good ways to fight against Urian in neutral. There's nothing you can do about Aegis. I mean, if you land those Aegis mix-ups, your opponent's dead. Simple as, right? But outside of that, it's been a struggle. We'll see how different this is from the grand final and, of course, the winners bracket match last year.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to see.
Last year's finalist versus last year's champion.
そういや去年も去年レッドブル組手はあれか最後ガチさあ去年の決勝やったっけこの組み合わせ。お疲れ様でございます。これって去年の決勝組み合わせだっけ？そうやな。さあ去年の決勝組み合わせとエボ2018決勝の組み合わせがこのルーザーズで戦うと。さああの時よりどちらもキャラパワーは落ちてますけども。
Well, to be fair, Rashid can put you back there in a heartbeat. Yeah. For example.
Yeah, let's go to the other corner. I don't like left, man. Might as well go to the right.
Oh, didn't get his cancelled. That would have been stunned. Kept Nemo alive. Is that going to cost him? That was unsafe. Well punished. Goes behind, well teched. Right on the knees, well spaced that. Oh, the counter hit, that delayed stand medium. Oh. What an important throw that was. Oh, juggle, pick up. If anyone can convert this, Nemo can.
Great Viral to get away, and no punish on this one. Not the charge, obviously, and gonna get the conversion. Gachikun edges that first round.
One dash too many there from Nemo. Was frustrated that he wasn't able to convert like he knows he should have.
決勝ウィナーズ残ってんのは
Wow. Oh, the knee drop through the whirlwind. Great choice by Nemo there.
誰や
Still putting the pressure on at the head, but Nemo does not care.
梅原 ルフィ
Again he gets over it. And again. That one was plus though.
梅原ルフィなんだ藤村
All too far. Nemo has him cornered though, and then Gachikun gets the activation.
誰だっけ
Wake up headbutt. Oh, throw bait. That's gonna hurt.
Pressure Gachikun not overextending. Has Vichikun activated and a critical art. Nemo trying to get in.
Oh, he runs into a button.
Still so much we can use.
There's that plus. Respect me. Double tap. What's it gonna be? A throw, and Nemo takes that round right back.
せろ。
One apiece here as we go back to neutral. Does get away with a dash this time. It's that EX for the carry. All buttons.
Gachikun has spent a long time with that critical art charge there, looking for a way to use his EX, but Nemo is too oppressive right now in the corner, putting the pressure on.
Oh, and again, this pressure gets out of the corner though. Minus gets away with the back dash. He goes in now, has to deal with this pressure. Gets the throw. Gachikun looking to turn this around. The EX activation didn't jump, wasn't ready. Another throw. He activates. What's it going to be? You know Nemo doesn't like to be reversed, so he goes for another throw. The fake cross up. One more bet could be it. Jumps out of there. Escapes. Protects. Stun recovers. Here we go. That V-trigger's there if he needs it. He didn't activate. That would have been it.
And gets away. What an SDF from Nemo! You do not jump on this guy!
Nice Kachagi.
Don't even jump on this guy. He is so
冷静やったな。
to stop you from going in the air anytime. Boy. Alright, back to the character select screen. That Gachikun needs some time to just recover, to think about life. And boy, that's been an intense set as well. It's such a hard set. Gachikun kinda unable to run some pressure against Nemo. Nemo is just consistently getting away and keeping control of the game there. He's been doing great. Gachikun will need to find a solution to the Nemo problem. Definitely a hard one to solve.
Indeed. Oh, tried to do that cross underneath into the crouch fierce, didn't work out. Cornered early here off the back of that. One little error gives them an opening. Target combo's whipping a lot off the crouch jab. Oh, cross counter. To the corner we go. A conversion off the double jab. Wasn't expecting it to hit. Oh, punish. He was way too close for you to get away with that. Price Nemo went for it. Let's take a bet. Really solid round there. Gachikun gets over up though. Not going to aid us off that headbutt. Oh, where are you going? Just missed the mirror. And an important tech. Back throw. No support, bro.
Ah, oishii.
Oh, activates the second one. Great block by Gachikun. Gets
Oh,
away.
this round is coming back. So important. That lip on the crouch medium kick was looking so difficult there to close that round out. Nemo so deadly with that V-trigger. Gachikun just about having enough to see it through.
Nemo great whiff punished by Gachikun there.
Yeah, a rare whiff on that knee.
Nemo is not the kind of guy who just drops this kind of stuff. Gets the challenge this time, Gus.
So good at that.
でもあれだよな、やっぱスト5はでもネカリ使うやつ減ったなって思うな、レイカリ。
He's not taking a single risk. He's just trying to bait Nemo to come in.
Oh, good patient block.
ラシードも難しなったもんな。
Nemo with the up close eyeball.
お手軽度は減った。
Big risk there. He's keeping it up.
弱くはない。
Oh, too late on that crouch fierce. Gets clouded completely. Back throw. Yeah, he made him think he was going to throw a fireball. He didn't. There it is now, though. And he gets the throw off the back of that. Watch out for that V-trigger. Another throw. We can chip him out.
Yeah, we're getting in chip territory right now. And getting the roll is one. What a comeback by the guy. He just adapted lightning fast to Nemo. And just like that, he ends up 1-1. Gachikun is staying focused. One more game between these two. Gachikun looks like he found a solution this time.
Great adjustment from Gachikun, I must say.
Looking to adjust again.
There's that lovely crouch medium again, just clipping that crouch short.
そこ暴れるか暴れないかの判断難しいよな。
Oh, he knew he was going to try the empty jump, button interrupted.
Oh,
boy!
あんなんできんの
Watch out, stun racks up in rapid speed there. Has to be careful, Gachikun fights his way out the corner nicely. Nemo gets away with that back dash.
駒投げで梅原倒しまくってた時代もありましたね。
A lot of respect for these two players as well. Gachikun gets to jump in there, but decides to get away straight away. Does not want to stay in a risky position against Nemo. Right here, Gachikun
Get something going, not happening. Good challenge, small damage, but still a good one. Activates Pichiga too. Great position for Gachikun now. Sends him straight to the corner.
ネカリはマジでな。おお、うまい。
Gets saved. What a conversion by Nemo. The maximum damage there. Is that one more hit? Nemo has the second mirror. Gachikun getting the conversion, offering himself too much points. What a player for.
Wow. Nemo saw the height of that jump wasn't legit. But he spent his meter on that. Was that the right choice? Now he goes into this round.
やっぱあれだね。1年経ったらやっぱりガチ君も上手くなってるというか大会の慣れみたいなのはしてるんやろな。
EX Whirlwind's coming your way. There's one. Escape from Nemo. B skills up. Lucky that wasn't EX. Gets a count hit anyway. He's in the corner. Is this the end for Nemo? That's the weather the storm. Ooh! Oh my goodness!
What a gutsy one dash for a gutsy pierce and he gets to stun. Nemo has no fear. Gonna maximize this one. Can he kill with this? Of course he does. Saves one match point and the last round of this set effort. What a tense game it's been between these two.
Going to the wire, Saman. Loving every round. Great job at the start of this round.
なんかぐちゃったけど。
off that EX.
Oh,
big bait! Oh, that's good to trouble. In front. That's like kick check, and he has to activate here. Just to get out of the corner, uses it well, love it. Tries to back that stone, gets caught by that fireball. Back to neutral. Nice escape from the projectile. Nemo can close this out. Gets a ton of meat on his side if we can get some kind of opening. Can't take another bad bet.
Use the best of his Vichiga through Gachikun there.
勝ち上げたけどミスった。暴れた。でもエイジスリーブレイクか。攻めれない。
Tries to run away.
弾打てない。
Load up, B skill. No, he knows he can punish it with that EX Hawk. He does it this time.
さすが全面チャンピオン。
Big sigh of relief by Nemo there after an absolutely nail-biter of a game. Extremely tense one. Nemo clutches it, stays alive in the Red Bull Kumite. Gachikun will be eliminated from the tournament. What a performance and what a game.
Oh, what a game. That was so intense. Last year's champion continues on, stays alive here, winning that match against Gachikun. 2-1 to the wire. Gachikun, such an entertaining character. Such a great player this weekend throughout today and yesterday. We go to the cage to see what he has to say about his weekend so far. As it comes to an unfortunate end.
Gachikun interview.
Cette année pour vaincre Nemo.
Last one GG's to Gachikun and just one, which is what does he believe lacked in his match? What does he believe he need to do to beat Nemo? Man, it's hard to do live translation, I swear.
Gunfight.
So yeah, what do you need to do Nemo, my dear Gachikun?
気合が足りませんでしたね。ネモさんはああいう勝負強いところがすごい強い人なんで、そこにまだ
ガチ君小人すぎだろ。
ネモコントネモの毛。
C'est peut-être la
優しい
motivation,
感じや
la
な。
concentration. Nemo-san, c'est quelqu'un qui est très très fort dans tout ce qui est mind game, le contrôle de soi.
He said Nemo is so good at being composed and focused, just keeping it solid. He believes that what he missed today was focus, concentration, keeping solid. Because, boy, Nemo is definitely a guy that's way too solid. And he just showed. Gachikun is gonna go out of the tournament. Big round of applause for him, the one who was the finalist last year, who was just picked up by Red Bull. We're gonna see him again later. Big smile on his face still. You will see much more of his Rashid. He's a guy we see a lot. But the next game, the next game, is gonna be the remake
Stream's been telling me about
of the EVO Grand Finals.
My goodness, we just saw the remake of Red Bull Kumite Grand Finals 2017. Now we're going to see an even better setup.
What a day it's been, man. Red Bull Kumite.
I believe the first time they've met in tournaments since, right? It is, I believe.
Yes, yeah, it is. They haven't played in tournaments since. A big welcome for Problem X and Tokido.
Wow. What a massive match this is going to be. For all the FGC fans around the world, super excited for this one. As the Tokido fan stands up in the crowd there and whips out his Tokido pose. They enter the cage. They settled, they set up. They've been playing all weekend, guys. Make no mistake.
さあエボ
Learning as
次
much
は
as
エ
they
ボ
can about each other
2018
to the point of which it just
さあ
becomes
記憶に
a
新
matter
し
of
く
who is on form
戦
on
い
the
です
day
ね
when they finally meet in tournament, and that is what's happened here. Unfortunately, in the loser side, which will be a surprise to many
さあ
people.
この時はベガで
I can't
ちょん
believe
ちょ
that.
んに
You
し
know,
ました
I mean, that's how harsh Red Bull Kumite is.
まあどうだろうな
Everyone
ベガ
can
か
drop
な
losers
やっぱ
when
相性的にあの時の
in
再
the
現するんだったらベガだろう
and Problem X and Tokido are gonna have to face off to see which one of these two move on towards that top 6, the losers quarterfinal. And man, one of them will lose the chance there. Tokido said he was confident. And you know, Problem X effort, despite, I mean, as strange as it sounds, this is the first time he steps in the cage. He hasn't been invited, so he fell short in Street Fighter 4. He got third at the last chance qualifier and fell short of qualifying.
2018
The first
あ
year
の
of
時
Street
は
Fighter
確か
5,
6
he
立
did
て
not
だっけ
qualify.
プロブレム
The
ックス
second
が
year,
ルーザー
he
ズから
decided to go
ル
to
ーザー
Combo
ズ
Breaker to
で
get
行ったんだよ
CPT points over Red Bull
じゃあウ
Kumite.
ィナール
But he
ルー
wasn't
ザーズ
invited.
か
He was invited to qualify.
さあリベンジなる
This
から
year,
ねあれ以
he's
来
finally invited to the cage and he's finally stepping in and he wants to show that, hey, you guys should have invited me earlier.
Problem's quite transparent about that matter, you know. He feels there's been some European players invited in the past that he's way better, and it's probably true.
Oh yeah,
But actually,
can
it's true.
you give names? F4
Yeah,
live on the
Vega.
stream
Not gonna say
in
no
front of a million viewers.
So yeah, he feels this is a long overdue invite. Here it is. He's proven himself. He's done some damage already. Evo Chan versus Mr. Second place and #1 Street Fighter 5 player in the world. I body him. Tokido versus
What a
Problem
face.
X.
That Akuma Bison, the purple Bison. Did they pick the right stage just to make a proper remake? No, they did not. It's okay, we go to India, we change a bit. That's gonna be Akuma, then Bison.
Let's take a deep breath there.
Get ready, efforts.
My heart's probably beating faster than Problems. He's so composed in these scenarios. Oh! Was that? No, it wasn't. I think it was. Chase down. And the throw. Good start here from Tokido. No, that's negative. Not hardly any blocks down on that fireball. Problem X knows that. Get on the ground, but nice interruption.
Challenge was there, Tokido is on point, keep the corner pressure
that
and get
works
challenged,
out.
but what a punish there.
Stun.
Gonna get the stun.
A few hits before, won't be able to kill here, but will do a ton of damage and carry him to the corner as well. Yes, he will. Important tech. Problem still in this round. Get some kind of opening. In front, beautiful little stutter there to make it like he was going to go behind.
仕上がってきてるな
Stayed in front. Clip Problem on the toes. First round goes to Tokido. Very solid round.
まあ
Tokido looking convincing so far. Problem
さすがにあそこからやっぱり仕掛けてきてるだろう
Oh my, great challenge there.
いけた
Not do a meaty after a throw.
ベガ側からすればもう V トリさ外れてきたらって勝ちでしょ
Tokido not needing it just over commit this time. It's time
Big
for
part of the
Problem
matchup,
to
that
get
V skill.
Yeah.
Problem X will use. Nice early hard punch in the air to stop that jumping attempt. Slow that dash. There he is. In his face. In the corner now is Tokido. Again, misses his V skill. Gets it this time. All right, he's charged up.
Not the best of jumps, and Tokido was ready. The bait was laid, and it worked. This time, Tokido.
Look at that gave him V-trigger. Oh, where you going? Oh, that could be it. Not quite.
One more hit.
Stun was
Not in
out.
front, but the Problem X evens it up.
It's funny that, man. He gave him the V-trigger with that projectile.
やっぱり V トリ中のベガはバカだ
You can't not throw fireballs, right? You have to keep him guessing.
な V トリ中のベガバカ
Get
だ
to
わ
jump and anti-air.
Problem keeping his distances.
Yeah, staying out, jump
quite active right now on the movement side.
Trying to get out of that jump scenario. Trying to meet him in the air again. Oh, just snuck underneath. And he'll switch the side and whip back in the corner. Stun racking up here. Problem in big trouble. Nice jump escape. Oh, it's supposed to be a crosscut. Come out.
Crosscut that was
Out.
missing.
Problem wants to stun back. I love that.
Great position by Problem. He just managed to escape there. Now has a chance to come
Engage,
back.
low stun. So that jump has been causing all sorts of problems. Tokido tries to jump out. Meaty. Still the pressure now. Oh, the EX Demon Flip works out. Oh, that's an accident. What was that? Technical error there from Problem. Tokido capitalizes. Meaty throw. Can close this out. Wake up. Oh, it connects.
なんかしようとしたら
He gets a good teleport after this.
さあまだあるよ V トリもあるぞさあどうする
What's it gonna be?
スラかな
Activation.
あ投げた終わったさあここからどうな
Biased
る
commentary comes out here. This Problem steals victory from the jaws of defeat there. He was up against it. The wake up critical up. It wasn't the piff. It was a read.
Oh, and Tokido taking a deep breath right now. Problem X, man, he's slowly but surely becoming such a clutch player. He's just there, able to keep his calm in the most tense situations there, and coming back from big life from Tokido is a huge task. He made it once, he made it once, but he's gonna try to carry on with that momentum.
Problem X, not respecting it, just let him fly. Love that decision. And it got him that beautiful setup as well. It's a massive part of Bison's game that he gets that meaty dash in. Nice, catches that dash recovery. Takido hasn't cornered again. Another good start to the round. Wow, Problem just standing up there, keeping his on the toes, holding back. Flying from the corner really well, I must say. Oh, he's gonna be punished.
Safe got a good dash. Problem X trying to keep the pressure up. Tokido keeping his distance. He's really at safe distance there.
It's the air game Problem's looking out for. He's trying to watch out for it. It's been causing a lot of problems. Despite winning that first game, Tokido's air approach has been very effective. Tried to bet out a DP, didn't come. The jumping he was ready for. There was no fireball as anticipated. Nice reversal, keeps him in there. And then the execute pressure on. Interruption connects though.
Good position, but the big grey life as well for Problem X.
Yeah, people use the meter just to keep him in the corner. This pressure.
Tokido not taking any risks so far. Trying to get in. The jump is blocked. Problem X escapes. Still has a bit.
Oh, punish!
Want to work with
those. Away with it. Thought he might do one of them delays. Oh, he's going to finally the anti-air. Doesn't have the V-trigger anymore though. No stand throw. Problem X heading towards match point. 15 seconds on the clock here. What's it? One thing he shouldn't have done.
Problem X is in the zone and offers himself too much points, trying to take it 2-0 over Tokido.
We're going to see a repeat of the Eco Grand Final here. Problem X so familiar with the matchup. Tokido has so much tech he hasn't shown yet though. Problem not giving him a chance, we'll see.
Problem X just waiting, great jump by Tokido. Problem is having just backdash and keep his distances. Tokido needs to close the distance.
Oh! Range deceptive. Psycho Axe again.
Still plus.
Into the jaw. Tokido's got to hold this. Got to be very careful. Gets out of there. Nice jump back from Tokido. He was in big trouble there. There he stacks up again. That V skill.
Oh, the jumping, no conversion on this. Problem X still keeping his distances. He has the V-skill charge. There he goes, trying to keep the pressure on Tokido. Tokido in the corner, needs the way out, has V-trigger ready.
All right, now he needed that, really needed that. Problem jumps out though. Red with the delay on the throw. It's a knockdown, it's not going to be a meaty setup. Activation off the red fireball. Neutral jump. Tokido trying to go in here. Problem back dashes out again.
Tokido baiting that. Almost had that working in a great anti-air by Tokido this time. Maximizes. That's going to be one of the big moment for him to get back on track. Problem blocking. What a take by Problem X. Trying to get out of the conversion.
Caught the scissors. Safe jump. And again. Oh, what tech!
How is Problem so calm? Oh, he's really fast. He's going to get V-trigger. And he gets it. No, yes. He's going to try to get it on. Problem not holding it on. 9 seconds remaining. That's gonna Problem gets hit. Who has the life lead right now? Problem has small life lead. 5 seconds remaining. Let's say it effort. Stays alive in the cage. Tokido's out. What a game, what a play by the Evo champ himself.
That's the Evo champ.
Oh, good guy. Just another day in the life. He walks off there so casually.
Yeah, guys, do an interview. I can't talk.
Yeah, just go to the cage. Stay in the cage. Don't come to us. I want to go for a walk.
Make it long. Long interview. No,
I'm taking my waistcoat off. I've whipped off my tie. I'm sweating like crazy. It's too much, man. Too high. Tokido's such a valiant champion. Problem X gets the edge again.
The question is, how do you feel about your matchup against especially Problem X there? I mean, it's something that you've been playing a lot. How do you feel about that?
彼もどんどん強くなってるんで、簡単じゃなかったですね。今回もまた負けてしまいました。
エボのリベンジならずか。どうしよっかね。もうこんな時間か。まあ途中で終わりやけど。もう寝るぞ。残念ながらルーザーズで終わりやな。さあ誰が優勝するかな。梅原さんがかなりなんか今回はちょっとやる気満々やでって感じやろうな。
Do you have any words for the crowd here? Because the crowd here, they love Tokido, man. Since the first iteration of Red Bull Kumite, he's been a fan favorite there. He's always bringing the hype, and obviously I started to see him go. Does have something for that crowd, that French crowd.
It's been a very humble Red Bull Kumite, I must say, in a sense that there's a lot of trash talk usually, and Red Bull love that. But you know, there's just so much honor on the line. Tokido's been so classy, but he's actually known for the amazing trash talk he brought. But a lot of people didn't know he could even speak English when he did all that. Yeah.
He said arigato, thank you. I know, I can translate that. What's up? Years of watching anime, ain't it? Oh, he said it in French, said merci.
Oh,
nice
okay.
one from Tokido.
Nice.
Yeah, really happy to be invited by Red Bull. It's always a blast to be at Red Bull Kumite.
時々あっさり負けそうだな。
まあいやでもそんな言うてもやっぱりそろそろカプコンカップは取りたいやろ。
He's really happy that when he comes in France, he really feels like people are supporting him, and you know he's thanking the crowd for this. Shout out to Tokido, a big champion. You will see him much more in the future. Thank you, Tokido.
キーはマジでプレミア大会だけは卒業よな、ああいうところだけ。
Still the #1 player in the world, unquestionably. Right now, probably makes
人気やな。
You can see that crowd, man. You can see that crowd.
And that's, he got so many people upset when he lost. But as he mentioned, one thing I love about players like Tokido, like Problem X, I saw Tokido against Punko earlier, and he's ever evolving in matchups. He's bringing new stuff to the Abigail matchup, a matchup that he already pretty much wins when he plays people. That's the thing about being the best, you keep it going. But
all right, we have an interview. Let's check what Z is up to. Because we're gonna move to winners, so
hell yeah!
From the boys,
my man.
On va laisser Z commencer. Z, if you have your question, you can start asking Daigo.
まあスマート選手によると、ダイゴを使っているキャラは全部ぶっ壊れてるらしいです。それに対してどう思いますかね。
ぶっ壊れてる。
いやとてもガエルはとてもずるいキャラらしいです。
なんか謎のインタビュータイム。
そうかもしれないですね。
さあウィナーズだ。
Qu'est-ce qu'il lui a posé, Greg?
G よりあれじゃないのかな。おスマックガイルバイソン。さあ。
Do you think you can stop Problem X in his momentum?
さあ結構この組み合わせガイルしんどい。バイソンまだいける。スマックがなんか顔芸してるけど。
What the hell happened?
Z, please. E-League and Canada Cup, and you won each time. Are you confident tonight to win the match against Daigo again?
I feel confident, but yet again, it's Gal. Gal is really broken, and I just feel like with Gal, it's really hard to beat that character. You know, you have to just play like 7 times better than the opponent. But me and Daigo, we go way back. You know what I mean? We played all the time back in the '90s. You know, so Daigo's my guy.
Ah, il lui serre la main en tout cas. On va traduire évidemment.
We go way back. We used to play in the 90s. They used to play Street Fighter 1. Yeah? They're for real. They were facing each other.
Et ça va pas être facile.
Ça t'énerve quoi?
Et après il lui a serré la main. On peut évidemment les encourager puisqu'ils vont bientôt jouer sur scène. Mesdames et messieurs, on va passer aux demi-finales.
Before them, there is another big game and a local game. He's gonna come back on the stage and he's gonna face one of the very best in the world. Therefore, and I'm really looking forward to that game because, boy, as Luffy said, we do not have that many Ibukis.
さあ藤村ルフィ、ダービー、
obviously Fujimura is like some next.
We don't have any Ibuki close to Shen.
これワンチャン大悟さんあるかね。
The next best Ibuki after those guys is probably Shine, and he's in America, so that exposure is just lacking, unfortunately, for now.
Yep.
But Luffy's one of those guys. He fights matchups he doesn't know, and to be honest with you, he plays a character where if he gets you in a certain situation, the matchup don't mean jack diddly. Oh, can't say that, but you know I'm right. So. That gives him a really good chance. But the only thing I worry about is Luffy is very vocal about how much he hates this matchup.
Yeah,
he thinks it's like a horrible matchup.
To be honest, I mean, Luffy is vocal, but that doesn't really change his mentality about playing. He plays to win. If he hates it, he will say that he hates it. But
Yeah,
he will still have strategies. He will still
him
come
hating it doesn't mean it's an actually bad match. I mean, if you ask Luffy who Mika beats, he'll probably say no one. That's just,
he's
just
like,
the way he is, right?
Yeah, Mika is low tier. Mika is like.
Mika top 10? You're crazy. What are you talking
しかしまあなんていうか強キャラしか残ってねえな。強キャラしか残ってねえ。
And you think he's trolling? You think he's trolling? And anything you say he doesn't agree with, he does that. Tu sérieux? You're being sérieux? N'importe quoi. Mais n'importe quoi. Mais non. Mais non. That's Luffy.
Allez Luffy. Let's have him. Spyux is hyping up the crowd, and we're gonna have Luffy against Fujimura.
The last French representative in the tournament here. Junior Leo out. Gunfight out. Luffy, the favorite from the get-go in terms of French presence. Still alive, still in the winner's side. He will go up against Fujimura. If Tokido is the best player in the world, I mean, this guy's got to be a very, very close second.
Very close. He's very close right now. And he's a guy who's so regular as well. He always does well. Luffy, who finally broke the curse, he still plays with his trademark PlayStation 1 pad.
Yeah, those who joined it late, Luffy was 0-6 in 3 Red Bull Kumites leading up to this Red Bull Kumite. He never won a match.
He's like, no, he was 0-4. He won matches in SF4, but in the 2 SF5 Red Bull Kumites, he didn't match. So like 0-4, but finally, he fixed the problem. He's now still in winner's bracket.
What a curse.
He's gonna have to face Fujimura to continue. And yeah, Mika Ibuki gonna be difficult. Ibuki is as well. I mean, it's one of the characters that, like, possibly doesn't have that much of a hard time handling that Mika dropkick as well, which is a big change for Luffy, who just wants to get in. And Fujimura is just so creative. That's what you said earlier today when we had Fujimura. That's him. He's always surprising even us who play Ibuki.
Yeah.
He keeps surprising us.
Well, the funny thing is you can sit down and watch his stream and see a lot of his stuff. And he'll still do something you've never seen before in tournament. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know? And there's stuff that he does on his stream that you've not seen him do yet in tournament. That's how deep the guy is.
It is.
I mean,
Every time I see his stream.
Can you imagine how deep that is? Like, just think about that for a second. Think about all the stuff this guy's done in tournament. All the stuff you've never seen before. All the creativity. All the fully optimized, pixelated, perfect kill, meter spend and everything. All that stuff. There's still more you haven't seen. That's just frightening.
All right. Players are ready. The stage is on, and it's going to be Ibuki against Ermika in this first winner semi-final. We're in top 8 of Red Bull Kumite 2018. Luffy is going to try to get this title that he's never gotten at home in Paris in front of the French crowd. It means so much to him, but Fujimura is an absolute massive hurdle to get past.
Oh, listen to that
地元勢おるんはでかいな。
You didn't know you were away from home, Fujimura.
ルフィ大悟行くかい？
Every hit will be cheered.